Good evening. Happy Wednesday. Why do you guys always start with rolling your eyes? Can you not be happy for one night? Can you not be happy to see me? What is this safari hat? It's the Burn Bucket hat, available for a limited time at merch.coney.gg. It was a very stylish hat, so much so that all 5 in stock sold out at Supernova within like a minute. The company forgot to send it to me, and now they've charged me a few times for keeping it at their San Diego location. Drop more merch. Oh, I'm working on it with a very well-known company, man. Those swimmies are still awesome. I know. Nobody believed me. I put that shit out, and do I look weird today? I had to fix the lighting, so I feel like I look sick, but I look like I'm in HD. You can see every pore. If you see me blush, I'm gonna turn real red. I had to fix my nano leaves. I got more coming. There's a big company that I'm working with on new merch, and we'll see if it actually comes out or is good. It was supposed to be in the winter. I had crew necks I was working on, and now it's almost March. It'll be cold for a little bit more elsewhere, but you know, this is for next year, for comfort, early spring. Crew neck in July. Shut up, man. It's still cold some places. I got like, I had one chatter from Austria, which is like really high up on the equator, so I feel like that gets mad cold, right? Like, they fucked up his seasonal merch drop twice. I just can't have anything for free, man. Can we get a Coney Gamer Subs cup? I just threw it away. I'm not joking. I swear to God, I did it today, along with that Wubby, the peach thing with the girl with the bazongas. You know what I'm talking about? I had to throw that away because my ass was not using that or drinking that. I think I still have some in. I have my second fridge because I'm upper middle class, right? I have a second fridge in my storage room, and that got some of the the Kool-Aid things with the flavors. I might go grab some and throw that out too. Shilling Gamer Subs, I'm gonna be $100 with you. Shilling Gamer Subs, the one time I shilled something I've never used myself and I have no intention to. Forgive me. Well, other than all the mobile apps, but you get it, right? Like that's different. I'm not gonna play, one of those games that you can watch ads for real money, and then you spend 5 hours for a quarter, right? Gamer Subs is apparently very cool to work with. Hey, they gave me money and asked for nothing back. And then I asked them next year, I was like, can I have more money? And they said no. And I'm like, motherfucker. Why not, man? Brutally presentation mogged by Root the Goat. Root gave me, Root gave me a lot of money at a very important time in my streaming career where I didn't have any money. God bless them. They went out of business because their product was garbage, but it was good for the time. I kind of appreciated the fact that we were trying something. A shitty carrot drink. You miss Root? You would. Get a fucked
Hello,
up
people
mouth.
of the Coney chat. I come on behalf of Twitch. We unfortunately can't risk impressionable young users discovering such cringe stories, so we will be requiring an interface scan to via the stream.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that. Cringe Confessional now requires a face scan before you submit the story. It's to protect our most vulnerable chatters. You gotta understand. I just want to make sure you guys are safe. And in case you send me a threat, I could drone strike your house. I'll put that as a channel point offering, maybe. Hi, everybody. Welcome to the stream. Happy Wednesday. We got Cringe Confessional tonight. In the meantime, let's check in on Coney's Fantastic Park in case you weren't here yesterday. By the way, the IKEA ad is set back up. I don't know what the fuck is going to happen. Good luck. You might get bombarded with ads. I love IKEA and the Swedish Beat. That shit might pop up at any moment. That shit might come out the TV. I don't know what's going to happen here, man. Urine scans so you can tell if they're really the P-boy. Yeah, I can tell if somebody has submitted on Cringe Confessional multiple times. This urine smells familiar. Thank you, man. I'm Mount Silver. All right, so this is the Coney Park, Coney's amazing theme park, as you all can see. Okay, I know that ain't what I think it is. Is that a bathroom? What could these fountains be? Restroom 3. I don't like the implication here. I don't like what you're... Whatever you guys are doing with this is fucked up. Yippee, coming from YouTube. This is my first time on the stream. Hi, King Zing. Welcome to the stream. You're going to see a lot of bad stories that won't make it to the YouTube video. Can we send Coney urine samples? You sure can. Check out the forest wheel. There it is, the forest wheel. Featuring everybody's favorite cat. And not only that, so you can get a good look, this is the pho viewing tower, where you can look down at the pho from above and say, oh my God, it's pho. Now, this is the thing I appreciated the least. Why'd you put my fuck-ass house in the middle of the park with a bog? There's like a moat here. What is this bubbling moat? The line is so short to come to my house. Does nobody want to be here? I know that ain't the I-10. Kermit's a bitch. You put Kermit, you should put a big Kermit right on the side. You should put a big Kermit there because he saw your ass on I-10 and I wasn't even on I-10. This is the only transit in USA? What is the water ride? Is that the water ride? I'm trying to see what the log flume is. Pho City Municipal Pool. Okay. So yeah, our park is being built. If you would like to contribute, all you have to do is go into Roller Coaster Tycoon 2. I think you need to open RCT2 and join the Coney server, which is called Coney's Fun Park of Wonder. The password is shall we, all caps. Look at this ride, which is the inverted impulse coaster. What the fuck is that? Somebody's building this as we speak. Whoa! Okay, big mistake. What could this be? The hard-ass co-ride. Okay. It's orange because the cat. What could this be? A Subulous Castle. Ah! That shit's closed. He hasn't been here for 10,000 years. Yeah, so anyway, go build the park if you would like. I hope you enjoy your time at Coney's Fabulous Park of Wonder. Nobody has yet to flip the castle. That's true. That can happen if you fulfill some certain requirements. How do I? So when I was finishing when I was putting my PS5 on, my monitors got all fucked up, and this thing is on it's on a hairpin trigger. It might fall. There's an RTC chat in Discord. Dude, I'm so bummed out because that one save that we had was so good. They had a balloons thing. It said balloons ride, and at the top was a shop that said, my balloons! And shit was just releasing everywhere. Okay. Let's do a bandle. You guys want to do a bandle? Did you guys see that article about fighting games as products? I thought that was pretty good.
Coney,
I didn't read the whole
thing
yet.
Pokemon Platinum Nuzlocke. What should I name my next encounter that I catch?
A Pokemon Platinum Nuzlocke? I don't know, because I don't know what you're going to get.
That Malphite clip was pretty flashy,
maybe a
but the guy who made it is still nice with it. His main is, as you can see, tongue.
Tongue. Sohor, yeah. Oh my God, he is tung Sohor. Wait, is that Fizz? Surely that's Fizz, right? That's got to be Fizz. Where's Tung Sohor going? Does he have any moves? He has no move. Oh, I see. All right, there he goes. All right. That's good. Tung Sohor is very mischievous indeed. He could be sighted in any bush at any time. Look at this eldritch monster who cannot comprehend the nature of his moveset. He's about to run out of mana, bro. That Cho is gonna die. On my way. Is this sounds in the game? Like the birds chirping? He's not even close to die. All right, he got away. Oh, no, he didn't. Hold on, he's back. He's back. This isn't good for either party. I don't know why they're doing... Okay, he died. Okay, I was going to say, that's not good for either of them. I feel like neither of them got anything out of that. At some point, you got to Alt F4. Like, quit out of that shit, man. Hold on. Somebody said, look at the clip of what Sajam said about you. All I'm saying is this better be nice. Chipotle man.
Coney, yeah. I think Coney, I think the world would be a better place if he didn't have a Twitter account. I'll
Okay, man. What does that even mean? Speak on that.
say it.
Why?
And we all agree.
Why?
There's not a single person who disagrees with that statement.
People love my antics. What does that mean?
The world would just be a better place if he didn't have a Twitter account.
According to who?
I'd be down. New Mr. Beast video. We locked one man on an island with every Sonic fan on the planet, and we
I
gave
kill them all.
Basic survival tools. Can he kill them all before they kill him?
Absolutely. Yeah, I've been training for that my whole fucking life. You don't think I'm ready for that? Set me on there. I'm going to craft a spear, some poison darts. I'm going to find some pig shit, dip the dart in that. I'll get rid of them, man. I'll figure it out. I just saw a movie about surviving on an island. I'll do that. Yeah, I know you have to get like rainwater from leaves, and you be attaching sticks to trees. I'd be making a hut, bro. I'd be kind of nice with that. Is Coney plotting to kill me? I might. You better be nice to me this stream. Y'all got any primes? Hand them over. I'll get to you last. It puts you at the bottom of the queue if you give me some money. Coney will be Clash Royale Evo Dark Goblin. I don't know what that means. I thought you were going to say I was Googling how to make a poison dart, and I was like, I know that's right. I would. On an uncontacted island in Oceania, I would absolutely be like, how to make darts? And that shit would not work. I'd be like, my service is down. Verizon. This company is ass. I mailed them my bill in a coconut on the sea. Stupid. That's dumb. They're adding voice chat to League. That actually might rip the fabric of space-time. That's a fucked up thing to do. They shouldn't do that. That might incite... That's the kind of shit that makes your house come alive. That's like really bad vibes, like on a poltergeist thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's going to create many Overlook hotels, I think. Because it's like, if you get one guy who's 5 losses too deep, and he is starting an incantation with the slurs that he's slinging, he's going to call upon an old eldritch racism, unseen in the modern age, right? That kind of shit that was in, like, the theaters in the 1800s. Okay. That could be pretty bad. All right, let's do the bundle. We got to do some cringing. Say Jam's wrong, by the way. Listen, I am deeply embarrassed whenever I get on these Twitter tirades, but everybody's like, no, I love it. It's great. I don't pick my battles. They come to me. They're random encounters. I'm a Pokemon trainer walking around a bush, and then a fucking rat bites me. Like, I didn't do that. I will kill the rat, right? I'm going to kill him. I'll rip out his teeth, but I didn't cause that. I didn't do it, man. I don't think I ever picked the... Sometimes I pick the fight, but very rarely do I be picking the fight. I don't instigate. Tweets, all Sonic Adventure fans are deluded. I don't pick fights. What I said is that they psyop themselves into pretending to like something, and they're stupid for doing it. I said that they are slaves to their media consumption. That's not that bad, right? That you don't have the brain to be able to critically think about the world as that you inhabit. It's not that bad. That's like most of the population. I just don't think you should do it about a cartoon hedgehog, you freak. Hit it. (2016) 3.2. I'm not gonna get any 2016, man. Straight up. Speaking of Sonic, we got a Sonic thing. Hold on, I'll come back to that. Is this that It's not Sia, right? I know this is stupid. I just want to see if it's the same artist. No, okay. That's a crazy pick. I just wanted to see if it was the artist, right? Like if it's if it's an artist thing, right? It might work. It's not. Move on me, move on me, move. That one? I don't think I'm getting this one. Oh! Right. All right. That's a weird one. Well, I don't know what it's called. Is it Rock the Boat? Does anyone know the name of this? Rockabye? Is that really it? That's a different song. I know that song in a different. Everything gonna be. That's the only one I know. That's a rockabye I know. You know what I'm saying? Rockabye. That song stinks. Shut up. Have you seen Sakurai's new tweet? This better not be about his cat. That was very mean. Oh my God. Kya! This is me. This is what he does when Kirby Air Riders don't sell at all. I knew I should have made Smash 6. I hate you, Kirby. Stop air riding on my pastries. Kya! I never should have believed in you again. That's what he's going to do to Melee TOs. You're still playing my game 25 years later? Move on to the new one. It has Bayonetta. Oh, dude, that shit. Oh no! What is Failboat doing? Stop that! Don't eat that, Failboat! Stop! Ah! He did it all in one bite. Some cosmic horror he turned out to be. I thought you said Kirby was very powerful. He lost to Failboat. I beat Failboat in Rivals of Aether 2. So who wins, really? Oh my God, that shit look creamy as hell. That should look delectable. Failboat 1B power scaling. Where do you even eat this? Air ride French toast. Oh my God, it's French toast. Can I DoorDash this? This is in Japan, right? I can't do that, right? Maybe if I was West Coast. If I was West Coast, maybe. You get that 3-hour plane ride. Like, if I was Mr. Beast, I bet they do it. Might cost $1,500. I mean, it'd be cold. Shit. Kirby would come flat, just... Yeah, I want French toast bad now. I'm feeling that. That looks good. Oh, he's asleep. This feels bad, actually. I thought this looked fun. I think he was put to sleep. This is kind of fucked up. Did you guys see that GIF recently of that pig? The really sad one? That's what they did to Waddle Dee. He's sleeping in the blanket, but he's not sleeping, right? They did it humanely, I think. It's fucked up. You guys didn't see the pig GIF? I should get off Twitter. Sajam was right. I saw a pig die a few times. Bummer. You literally eat animals. Name 10 times. I did that. If you said today, it's a lucky guess. I did have chicken twice. Kristen Bell is voicing Amy Rose. She would. That a stupid joke. She do. I mean, she kind of looks like it, right? They probably had the character designed, like, they knew who it was going to be, and they kind of made her face look like that, you know? Like, it's a good pick. It is. I mean, good for, say the joke, I'll just get anything to get away from Dax, you know what I'm saying? Like, let's get busy, right? But that's a little too inside baseball. I don't know if you guys know that one, so. You guys are truing that? All right. Yeah, I feel like Anna should be enough. Like, this is greedy, right? Just go be Anna. Do you need Kristen Bell? Let's give it to an upstart actress like Emma Stone. How about Emma Stone? Sorry, I saw a clip go up on the Coney Clips channel recently, and it was me, for some reason, insisting Emma Stone would be would be Rosalina, and now I thought that'd be a funny bit to run, but that's stupid. Hi, Coney, the guy you might kill here. Do you have merch? If you want my money to spare my life, I'll buy a piece of merch. Not now, actually. Store's closed. It's only open for a little bit, but I'll open it up later. Soon. Don't worry, it'll be soon. Let's do the song list. Hit it. Sound like a duck. Oh, this is fucking... That's not Dua Lipa? What? Oh, it's Calvin Harris with Dua Lipa. All right. What?
When I was young.
Oh, I hear stomping and clapping. I don't like that at all. Hey! Ophelia by the Lumineers. I stabbed myself in the eardrum. Hey, oh, I can't think of anything I'd like less. Yeah, boom, but super bass. Boom, ba doo, boo, boo. That's the one. Yeah, she's been in the news lately. If you guys have for some, not music, she ain't be putting out no songs, but she did create some content. I did see some content created, generated might be the better word for it. Pretty cool. Happy President's Day. All right, thanks, Jay Shay. Oh, but I ain't even be thanking y'all. My bad. Thank you, Jay Shay, Bread Boy, Judge Modala, Kaio Zenza, Man from Sequin Land. That's a cute name. Itchy She, Slade TJ, Man on Mount Silver, and the rest. There's a bunch from earlier. Captain Dumas, Big Ass Gorilla, Gif It. That's it. That's the last one I'm doing. Unless there's one more. Unless one more person primes. Unless one more person subs, I'm not doing any more. But if one more person did use a sub, I would have to acknowledge them. But that off. Thank you, Undertaker 2900. That's a terrifying prospect in the future. Thank you, Mech BC. Thank you, The Fur. That's the last one. I'm not going to acknowledge any other subs starting in a few seconds. So if somebody subs right now, I will have to acknowledge it. But why don't you want us to see your neck? What? Why am I so low? I'm gonna do the whole stream like this. Thank you, Star Force, for the 10 gifties. Thank you, Nick Noon. Appreciate it. Thank you. Don't give him money. Silence! Mods! Seize him! Don't give me money. You are in my court. Enough. That's good. All right. Okay. Thank you for the 10 gifties. Thank you to everyone, any and all chatters. And I won't acknowledge any more subs in a second. So if anybody else subs, it'd be rude not to include them. That Igni XV, I mean, we could do this all night. Straight up, I love my fans. I love the subs. You know what I'm saying? It feel kind of bad to like not acknowledge my favorite subs. So, okay, I think that's it. That's the last one, I think. Unless there's one more. If one more person sub, then I would have to say something. But if nobody did, then I would just... You guys shoot at me? Like I can't do it back? I'll kill one of you. I know I'll get that one right there. Pow! Who'd I get? Oh my god, it was a blank. It didn't get nobody. Thank you, Cryptic Coke. Thanks, everybody. Is that the Wii gun? No, it's my very special pistol. Behold. All right. Let's do Cringe Confessional. We got a bunch of stories from tonight. Harrowing tales. Hold on. Okay. What's the name of the Cringe Confessional theme song? Why would you know? Why am I asking you that? Kalshi betting on if there's at least 3 pee stories? That's not even a question. I would rig that myself. I would tell a story and be like, and then he peed. Like, I would be making money there. I would put a parlay on every story having pee in it, and I would just find a way to work it in. Insider peeing. I'm saying, I don't know any other type. What does that mean by that? This is the one. I see. This is the song. All right. All right, let's do it. We got 30 stories tonight. Thanks, T-. Appreciate it. Wait, did we get a hype trick? We haven't started the stream yet. Can we hold that? Can we do the next? Do we have to do it now? It's time. Do the vampire. We can't do it at the beginning of stream. No, you owe us like 50. But I can't do it at the beginning. It nerfs the rest of the stream. We can't do it for the intro. No, it can't start that way. Can we add it to the pop? Listen, it'll pop later. Do it now. Read the stories of the vampire. No, then they can't go on YouTube. No. I wonder if this is why the sub count is so low. It's almost 2,500. That's really good. You literally begged for this outcome. All right. Okay. This is so dumb. All right. This might be a long night. It might be a long night. We're not even getting to Cringe Confessional. You are walking through a dark and narrow passage late at night in the thick of the evening, and you feel a chill upon your back, a chill go up your spine, and you get goosebumps and hair. You're like, oh my God, what is that? And you look over, and it's actually a cat, and it goes, meow. You're like, ha ha ha, a black cat. Wait, black cats are bad luck. And then you look up in the sky, and you see the clouds part. You say, oh my God, I think something terrible is about to happen. And you hear the wind blow. And it turns out that you're right. Hey! Wait, the scream was good, but what? It has been a long time. What? No. I think I turned up. Ah, there it is. Ha ha! Behold, did you say? That's circular. Very steady. I have to turn that off so it's just the sound. Okay. Welcome. I have returned after 10,000 years of to torment the land of the living. On tonight, with a full moon, which is high in the sky, I had to learn to come to see all of this twists of all of my favorite shadows and creatures of the night. Behold, it is Cringe Confessional night, my favorite night of the evening, so I hope this wraps up quickly. I hope we can wrap this up in time for us to get to all the wonderful stories. Now, if this is your first time on Cellular, don't worry, I've prepared this very helpful guide. As you can see, the only way to defeat me is with Twitch subs and primes. They are my favorite thing to eat. They are delightful when I taste them. However, they are so tasty that it will kill me, and I am slightly allergic. But only if I eat a lot. It's like a very minor allergy. It's like somebody who's faking a shellfish allergy. Those are real, haha! I tell you, it's funny. Thank you, partner, if I get this a plate of 5 subs. Could there be something even more? I can't think of anything bigger than 5 subs. It's some 12 subs! Oh, good heavens! It has struck me at my lowest point. The 5 into the 12. What a terrible blow. Dear 20. Oh, surely I will never survive this. There's no way that won't defeat Count Subula. That would surely slay any beast that was not Count Subula, who has been here, who has been waiting for 10,000 years. Is it? Oh my God, it's IKEA. Are those dog-bedded leaves with dinner party dreams? I would love a spa day. It's been 9,999 years since I've had a spa day. I'd like to take the spa that's blood. My sauna is blood. It's a blood sauna, and it stinks very bad. It's really gross, actually. It's a terrible thing. Well, I guess that's a one IKEA shout-out for the evening. That would smell atrocious. You're telling me. Thank you, everyone, for the plans and the songs. Oh, they are so delightful and so delicious. And you know what? They hurt a lot. It might not seem like it because I'm able to put on a very brave face. But I'm very close to dying. If I die, you will have defeated me for another 10,000 years. I'm this close to perishing once again. And hey, maybe you could be the chatter to do it. Maybe the next person I'm not subbing till he stops this. Well, then we can't finish. I'm just going to be here for another 10,000 years unless you take action. Or you might die. Oh, bird fishing with 7. Oh, the most holy number. Oh, I hate that one. Oh, no. 1 million subs. Oh, oh. God damn it. You tricked me. Why? Zombie Slayer came in and said, ew. Zombie Slayer, you are only hope. Save these chatters from the torment of this terrible abomination. All it takes is one sub of Twitch Prime to put me away. I'll go back into my coffin and be slain. I can feel them right up. Oh, no! 7 more! Oh, that's 2 7s, which is almost 3 7s, which is God's number. Oh, no, I hate him. Sorry, I'm poor. I don't get paid until Friday. Do you not have any disposable income? It's $6. Whatever horrors you're going through could not be made any worse by the dreaded Count Subula. You must live in a nightmare. You can't afford $6. That's like one sandwich from a fast food place. Not the meal, though. Just the sandwich. Oh, thank you, Habitful. Take this, you villain. Oh, you struck me at my most vulnerable. I do think if we get to... I do believe if we get to level 6, that might be the end of me. I have 5 health bars. You see, and at the top, that's my damage. And if we get to level 6, I think that'll do it. I don't have 6 health bars. There's no way for me to survive that. I've been weakened in a way you've never seen before. I have been terribly weakened to the point where only one more hit should certainly be the end of me as long as it ends the bar. He's lying, he flips after last health bar. No, that's why. Would you believe the chatter or would you believe the person telling you? I think you should believe the person on the TV screen. He tells the truth. Chaos Kurusu Prime! Oh, no, the Prime does so much damage. It hurts so terribly. I think just with a couple more, I will have to go back away. You guys are showing so much resilience and resolve and money. I'm very impressed by all of you and how much money you have. Thank you, Savnavia. Oh, the gift subs are my least...
I got a full barrel.
Oh, look out! Look out, everyone! That chatter is going crazy! He knows those shots can't hurt me. The only shots that hurt me are when you take your shot for a free Prime sub with a Twitch Prime on Twitch. Ah! 5 subs? No! I can't think of anything worse than that. Can anyone in chat? There can be nobody stronger than the man who can get 5 subs. I can't think of any attack that could do more damage. I simply couldn't. 5 subs has got to be the maximum. Well, I guess that's it. I guess that's it. Dude, the spit is coagulating. That's the blood. It's because of... You know, I don't think I've ever made it canon that he drinks blood. It's the fries. That's what it is. It's the fries. It's how juicy and rich they are. Yes, they're they're crunchy, and full of bursting flavor, like a balut. Thank you, Drill. Oh, one more gift, but that's not very strong. Somebody else did 5. One gift don't impress me at all. I wave it off. And in fact, to show you I mean business, I killed somebody. I blessed somebody. I learned a new spell. Did you know that? I just found this on the ground. I woke up in the 1800s this time. I got lucky enough to wake up during the time of the gunslingers. Kapow! Yeah, so you better get another one if you know what's good for you. Because I'm about to kill again. I've killed many times. But I think we're coming to the end now of our time together. You didn't win, by the way. You did not kill me. You didn't kill. You were close. And maybe one more would. Maybe one more could. Okay. Well, I guess not. All right. Well, I'm going to go retreat. Nobody kill me. Nobody kill me. No. Oh, side off. You're too late. And in fact, just for that, because as a parting gift, I'm going to kill someone else. Here we go. Somebody else is dead. Goodbye, chatters. What happens when we kill Cellular? You'll never know. Oh my God. What happened? Hey, where did all those subs come from? When I went down, we were like below 2,500. What? There was a vampire. A vampire? Yeah. Oh, no. Where?
Does your girlfriend know about Subila? And does she know about the disgusting amount of drool?
Okay. Does my girlfriend know about Subula? I will say my girlfriend saw this mic and said that is genuinely the most disgusting thing I've ever seen. So tomorrow I might have a different mic. That might be the first ick. That might be what does all of it. She's seen Subula. She's okay with it, I think. When I showed it to her, I showed her the last Subula, which is like 45 minutes, and I made her watch all of it, and she only looked at her phone like 6 times. She was like, wow, that's really cool. So you just keep saying you're going to die, right? And I'm like, yeah, but I don't. I'm very strong. And she's like, wow, that's really impressive. Cool. And that lasts, an hour sometimes. So, hey guys, welcome to Cringe Confessional. Hope you guys are ready for some delightful cringe action. She must really like you. I hope so. She's gonna have a lot of blackmail on me if she doesn't. She's gonna be able to talk so much shit about me to her next boyfriend. She could say so much bad stuff. He used to fight with Sonic people. Look at these tweets. 40-year-old man, by the way. Not yet. But soon. Time comes for us all, chatter. All right, let's do it. All right, Cringe Confessional night. And look what I got. Look what I found. Pretty cool. Oh, dude, the mic is gross. I'm literally gonna get a new one like soon. Where's the button up? Change your shirt. You guys asked for too much. You know that? Thank you for making me laugh so much. First time seeing Count Coney. Count who? Now that's a chatter with $6. I've never seen that chatter before, but they had $6 to spend on the stream. Rather affluent chatter. You should gift now since you have so much money. This rich cheddar. All right, let's do Cringe Confessional. Green screen, activate. Behold. Oh, God, I forgot to pull it up. I literally turned on the green screen without the green screen up. That's silly. You need more 90s TV music by George Streicher. How did you know that? How did you know that was the Cringe Confessional theme song? That kind of pisses me off that you knew that. Where are these from? I want to know if mine's here. February of last year. Were you 1 year behind? Coney, I'd like to say good luck on your goal of 9999999 subs. I know you'll make it there one day. Yeah, no thanks to you. Huh? You ain't got a badge, broke ass. Come on. We're getting close. We're almost at 3K. I feel like the economy's like really good. I feel like everybody has so much money. Hand it over, right? What are you so worried about? Societal collapse? Pussy? The Dow is 50K. That's what I'm saying. That's all our government seems to be talking about. The Dow is like really high. Those subs should be like, I feel like there's some other things that the government should be addressing, but the economy's apparently doing real good. At least the Dow. They'd be saying the Dow is doing real nice. Name three? I mean, I couldn't, but bro, fuck with trickle down. I love getting trickled down. That's what I'm saying. I love it when that shit trickled down on me. That shit go, boo! That's my shit. Your shirt is trickled down. Shut up. Shut up, man. I don't know why it got so wet. I didn't do that. All right, everybody. We have many stories tonight to get through. Might be a later stream. We'll see how it goes. I'm feeling good, though. The world is burning, but if you consider the Dow is at 1 more billion. When is the world is burning? Not my house. My shit comfy, bro. It's a little hot in this room, but, you know, this shit is kind of good here. Wait. Hold on. My Cringe Confessional shit is busted. Hold on. Ah, got it. All right. 30 stories. This is from January to February of last year. Actually kind of chilly right now. No. This room is hot. It's all the electrical heat and the energy that I be giving off. Got a lot of energy, you know what I'm saying? All right, let's get it. Lots of stories. 30 stories for January, February. Hold on, let me unclip. Hold on, give me 1 second. I have something in my teeth, and if I don't take it out, then it's gonna bother me for the rest of the time, and I'm not gonna make you guys see it. 1 sec, I'm going away. 1 sec. Oh, yuck. Okay. We see you. No, you don't. You don't see me. If you did, you would be disgusted. It would be very gross if you did. I got chicken in there. I gotta see a dentist. Okay. I'm back. That'd be the perfect time for an ad break. You mean an IKEA break? There might be IKEA during this, by the way. I'm not sure. Let me just get the rope over there. All right. All right, good luck, everybody. Hope you got your story gets read if you submitted before. Wait, was that IKEA? No, chat saying IKEA because I said IKEA. I'm so stupid. All right. I forget you guys said that. I've never felt more Swedish. I want to do the Swedish voice, but I might get in trouble. Fellas, welcome back to Cringe Confessional, the cringiest show on the internet. I set up an anonymous Google form where my Twitch chat could send me all kinds of different confessions, the cringiest things that ever happened to them. It's at cringe.coney.gg. You should send one now. And while you do, listen to these stories. These chatters are embarrassing. I bet yours wouldn't even be embarrassing because you're so cool and likable. Everybody loves you. And you spread the like around, right? Like the video. Please like the video. Subscribe too, so we all hang out together. We're almost at 220,000, I think. We're all gonna hang out together sometime. So subscribe so you get the notice. Like and subscribe. Editor, cut around that however you want. I'm sorry, that was very long. Let's listen to some cringy stuff. Let's listen to some confessionals, shall we? Don't cut it. He's going to cut it. My editor knows what's best for him. He'll cut through all that bullshit. Sometimes my intros be going like 3 minutes. I'm like, people don't be clicking off that. I would. All right, 30 stories from tonight. And we're going to start out with my boy, we'll go Peter. Let me see. Rod? You always want Rod. All right.
This story
Okay. Good luck, everybody. Happy cringing.
This story happened many years ago, back in, I think, 4th or 5th grade.
Okay.
My
Damn,
best
Rob would've been
friend
good
at the
there.
time was named D and lived about a 10-minute walk from my house.
Cool.
Because of our proximity, we'd often hang out at each other's houses, and I was well acquainted with their family, and vice versa.
Okay.
The night before the incident, I had baked some chocolate chip cookies, and I
Ooh.
wanted to bring them over to his house. I did not have a smartphone or social media of any kind, so my primary method of communication with my friends was via email.
Okay, I want to know when, like, how many years ago this is. Because if you're talking on email in, like, I don't know, 2004, it's like, all right, maybe, right? Like, You've Got Mail came out in 99, I think. Like, whatever. That's what the old people did. If you're talking on email in, like, 2012 or something, that's fucked up. That's yeah. I would call CPS on your parents. That's not right, man. You got to have, like, a cell phone or a pager or a Cyberco or, like, a Tamagotchi or something. There's got to be something to do. This was yesterday? Fuck me. All right.
I told D that I had made some cookies, and asked if they wanted any.
Through email? I made you some cookies. You sound like the old lady on the HOA. Miss Bilsom made some cookies for the whole neighborhood. Come on by. Ain't nobody eating those cookies, bro. Give them to your grandkids.
They said yes, and I thought, great.
Cool.
I responded to their email with, verbatim, Red Rover, I'm bringing the cookies over, and set off on my bike.
Oh, that's, how old? 4th or 5th grade. That's barely a cute thing for a kid to say. That you're right on the cusp. At some point, I'd be like, ha-ha. All right, man. This is very, like, kid raised through email by grandparent. Like, kind of cute, but those cookies better be good. Otherwise, I'm not going to see you again.
This was my first mistake.
White-ass chatter? What gave it away?
This was my first mistake, as I did not wait for confirmation that they wanted the cookies at that moment, rather than later.
Oh, okay. We're going over right now.
I get to his
Who
house
wants some
and ring the
cookies?
doorbell. No one responds, so I ring again.
I'm going in that
After
house.
another
Yup.
minute, his younger brother, who was about 6 at the time, lets me in.
Oh, that's cute.
I go upstairs and wait outside his room, ready to give them the cookies that they asked for.
Oh.
However, who I instead encounter is their very confused mother, who is quite perplexed as to why this child is in her house without her permission.
Yeah.
I tell her that I made cookies free, to which she says that she'll hold on to them for now, but that I have to go.
All right.
So, I quickly leave the house, confused as to what exactly I did wrong.
All right.
As you may have guessed by now, there's a key detail
Yeah, I
I've
was
been
going to
leaving
say,
out.
where's it? This doesn't
Dear
seem
reader,
that bad.
this all happened at approximately 7 a.m. on a weekend.
Okay. So you are 9 years old. You wake up at 6 a.m. and check your yahoo.com email account and say, Red Rover, I'm bringing the cookies over. The sun's barely up. This better not have been in winter. It'd be really dark. Your ass should have been watching cartoons. All right.
It never crossed my mind that just because I was awake, and my friend was awake, that
Okay.
maybe there were other people in my friend's house who would not be thrilled by a 9-year-old repeatedly ringing their doorbell while they were in bed.
You know, I don't think this is that bad. I think you did say, Red Rover, I'm bringing the cookies over, which I think should incite a bit of urgency on your friend's part. Like, now, oh, he said Red Rover. That kid's on his bike. And that kid uses email, so he means business. I feel like the email thing didn't even come into play. Like, I feel like you weren't able to check it on the way, perhaps, but I feel like that wasn't even, like, that was the least alarming thing. That's a good story. Yeah. I thought that something embarrassing was going to be happening there, but I don't know. That's kind of fun. At 9, this is a lot less cringe. This is much more cringe if they're a bit older. I think it's very cute that you make cookies for your friend. I think it's very, never mind. It's about to be mean to you for saying Red Rover, and bringing the cookies over, but I think I've belabored that point enough. I hope you got a phone now. No more emails, all right?
Once I was out with a long-time friend.
Hold on, I'm going to take out some parentheses. Because parentheses just get skipped by this, so...
Once I was out with a long-time friend of mine and out of nowhere by a random stranger with a fanny pack.
Okay.
From his fanny
Like
pack,
he went by?
he pulled out a small card that read, "I like your smile."
Ooh. I don't think that's a creep. I think that is a Jesus person, right? You know who else likes your smile? Jesus Christ. He will save us, right? Scam intro? Yeah. Maybe like a hair straightener or something. Like, were you at the mall?
Initially, I awkwardly smiled, thinking he was saying this to me, before he suddenly pointed at my friend and said, "Say it to her."
Oh, God.
He continued to repeat this as I went into a state of fight or flight, only being able to ask what. In pure confusion, before my friend did the big brain play of telling the guy that we were siblings so that he would leave us alone.
Okay, so he's like, he gave you a card saying, "I like your smile," and you're like, "Thanks." He's like, tell her, tell that girl, tell her. Why did he give it to her? Why are you the middleman here? You became the pack mule. Why did you do that? Okay. What happened then?
I'm still haunted by that interaction to this
was
day,
this a
and the
Jesus
sheer dread
person
I
or
felt
not?
as that strange man looked over me, repeating his demand for me to compliment my friend's smile, because he clearly thought we were dating. We are both in separate relationships, BTW.
But, okay, what the fuck was that guy up to? I'm mad now. I'm mad that you didn't finish the story. What the fuck did that guy want? Was he like maybe a deaf guy or a mute guy that just couldn't? I'm confused. Was it typed? Or did he write? This feels like some touched by an angel shit. Did you never see him again? I guess you probably didn't. Not like, I mean, he might have gone to heaven or he might have went home. Like, I don't know which one of those. Okay. He's probably selling pickup artist lessons. I've seen that before. What? You've been solicited for pickup art? You must be very ugly. I'm sorry to tell you that. There's a guy that just saw you and said, "Hey, you need some help." Let me help you out a little. I've never heard of that before. Pickup artist looks at me and be like, "He's fine, bro. He got it." Quite mean tonight. I'm sorry. My bad. That was very mean. Chatter, I have no way of knowing what you look like unless you sent your cringe confessional story, and then in which case I've got all your face data and your location. So he was soliciting everybody at the bar, actually. Oh, okay, so everybody at that bar is ugly. What do you want me to... Oh, it was everybody. No, you just went to a dive bar of ugly people. Were they playing George Strait? I don't know if that's a joke. I don't know. Call me ugly one more time. I'm sorry, Kermit. I'm sorry. Get off the ledge. I'm sorry. Don't do it. I love you. I'm sorry, Kermit. I kind of want to go to a bar and solicit pickup artist facts. That sounds kind of fun. That's a good video, if nothing else. You know what I'm saying? All right. That's enough riffing on that story. That was kind of dumb. I'll let it rock. Okay.
Back in 2020, when I was 13, there was obviously a lot going on in the world.
Yep.
Despite that, it obviously wouldn't quell my stupid...
Wait. 13 in 2020. Oh, my God. You're 19. 18, maybe, yeah. I mean, it's February, right? A baby. And this is from a year ago, so 18 then, right? 19 now, yeah, so 18 then. Jesus. That's a grown-up. You know what's weird to think about? I was streaming from 2014 to 2020, which is like, you know, the old days, right? It was like a different thing. Now I've been streaming like full-time doing this shit from 2020 to 2026, which means like a 13-year-old that grew up on me at that point is now an adult. You get what I'm saying? Like you could grow up on new Coney content and not old Coney content. That's weird. There's a lot of old head Coney people that were like from 2014, 2015, you know, and that's like one thing, but you're someone's Miss Rachel. You know, I never thought about it that way, but you're right. Those are bad parents. I'm younger than that. Get off the site. Go to bed. Tomorrow's a school day, man. You're going to get in big trouble. Tell me about photosynthesis right now. I started watching at 15. I'm 26 now. You're the PM guy, though. You watch PM Wario. That's different. You tuned in for the best Wario to ever fucking do it. Can't be blamed for that.
Despite that, it obviously wouldn't quell my stupidity and unawareness as 13-year-old.
Right.
This was after Animal Crossing New Horizons came out and my older sister played it a lot.
Aww.
While she played, any character who was a bull that came to her island, she'd harass constantly to get them to leave because she thought they were super ugly.
Which, by the way, I love that was the thing on Twitter for a little bit. Ugly-ass villager comes to your island. You're like, no! Get out! Get out! You like can't... isn't it that you can't get them to leave? You have to be so mean that they're like, I guess I'm gonna leave. And you're like, yes! Go! And everybody wanted that fuck-ass, the nerdy guy with the two colored eyes. You know what I'm talking about? What was his name? Start with the R. Raymond. Raymond the squirrel. Everybody wanted Raymond. You have to constantly hit them with the net. And hope they get the hint. Oh, he was a cat. Raymond was a cat, right. You just have to keep hitting the villager with the net. I don't think I'm welcome here. No! Get off the island! I've got you a charter boat.
Now me, seeing this happen, I knew I couldn't let this injustice go unchecked.
Okay.
After telling her to stop harassing the poor villagers. And her
Were you
refusing,
really
I
nice
came
to
up
that
with a
poor
master
villager
plan.
now when she went to
Seeing
bed?
what was going on in the world at that time, I knew it would get a ton of support and everyone would love it. So obviously, I took to the Animal Crossing subreddit to post about my sister's wrongdoings.
All right.
The post was titled, #Bulls Lives Matter.
Oh, man.
Continuing into the post's text,
Oh, man.
I implored people to get the hashtag going and to fight back against this
Heart's in the right
discrimination.
place.
I mean, we obviously were in the real world.
I get it.
Now,
yeah.
when I first posted this, I don't know what happened with Reddit, but it only posted the title without the text, leading to what you'd imagine with no context.
Oh, that's really bad. That's like layered bad, right? That's really bad. That's a lot of layers of bet. Like, was the character's name Bull? Why did you say Bull in 2022? Oh, I know what was happening around that time. I know. Saying Bull? All right, sure.
After hastily typing the entire post again, I let it out into the world.
All right, what happened?
It was downvoted to hell.
I
and
bet.
My dream of starting a new movement was shattered.
Aw.
I deleted it about a year later after gaining a conscience.
Oh, you were just a kid trying to start a revolution. That's fine. You saw a poor villager getting bullied and you tried to save them. I guess. I don't know why you did that, actually, why you put that on the Reddit. Like, they can't invade. You should have posted her island, like, code and be like, go help him. Go give that guy all of your furniture and rugs. Go really fix that guy's house. What was the guy's name? Bull, or was he a bull? Like an animal? Is there a guy named Bull in Animal Crossing? I want to see if your sister was right or not to bully them. Look up Beardo from Animal Crossing. Bull is a species? All right, I don't care about that. All right. Beardo from Animal Crossing? He's all right. I kind of fuck with Beardo. I kind of like him. You need this energy on your island. He looks rather wise indeed, and I think he would help you to solve crimes, perhaps. If somebody misplaced one of their shells, you could return it to he has no beard. You know, wait a minute. Oh, I don't like that. Look at his bush. Stop! He's a bear! I don't think I like him anymore. I don't like that we are so well dressed up here and just nothing down there. I don't like, he's like a gummy bear with, he is so well prepared on the top and he's got the Winnie the Pooh thing on the bottom, but there's hair out. I don't like that anymore. You're right. I would have bullied that dude off my fucking island too. Freak. Buy some clothes. If you're Animal Crossing, what animal would you be? I would have to look at the list, man. Would I not be a cat? Is that IKEA? That is a very big ad. That is quite an obstruction. We got to talk about my rate, I think. We got to have a conversation. Are you getting paid for these yet? Dude! I'll tell you later. Do I have to go to IKEA? I think they're closed, but you could get those meatballs tomorrow. All right. I'm so mad. They should have put it over the middle of the screen. I can do that, but I won't. Hit it.
Back in high school, I turned into an absolute demon and very nearly got into a fist fight over a CD. Not just any CD.
What CD?
A CD of some of the best hits of the band, Creedence Clearwater Revival.
Okay. How old? High school. This chatter is 60.
Back in high school, I flash back to my sophomore year of high school. For one reason or another, my mom absolutely hated this band.
I don't blame her.
We were having a conversation in which the band came up, and she immediately stopped it due to her hatred of the band.
Okay.
Not exactly sure of the reason why she hates them, but I digress.
I do. I don't really... Hold on. Let me... Okay. It's very peaks and valleys with these guys. Fortunate Son, one of the best songs ever made. Excellent track. 1970. What the? Stop. Looking out my... Stop, man. I kind of fuck with Have You Ever Seen the Rain a little. I would have to listen to it again, but I would have to look at their whole... Maybe I'll listen to the CD after the story's over. All right, continue.
Anyways, I'm walking home from school about a week after this happened when I stumble across a
dirty
CD.
Bad Moon Rising? All right, they're
on
good.
the front
I'll
of
give it up.
It said, Creedence Clearwater Revival, Chronicle.
Cool.
I took a listen to it out of sheer curiosity later that night after she had gone to bed, and I actually really enjoyed the music. I never was one to enjoy country rock adjacent music growing up, so this was actually kind of a shock for me. I was chilling with my friends at school talking about this when one of them did a crime that I deemed during that moment to be unforgivable.
What?
He broke my CCR CD. Things
that you found on the floor.
Got worse from there.
All right.
When I asked him to pay back the full amount, he only gave me part of the money needed to buy a replacement.
As opposed to
this
what?
This happened Friday, so a weekend and another slate of classes later, I was still
curious.
Oh, he
only
about
gave you like $5 instead of 10. All right. This chatter is old talking about CDs.
That was, admittedly, very much my own fault.
Okay.
I had a tendency to talk about whatever was on my mind regardless of who I was talking to.
All right.
It just so happened that I complained about this situation to one of the more silly characters in my high school class.
All right.
He expressed sympathy for my situation and offered to encourage this guy to pay me back the rest of the money.
You talked to a high school Tony Soprano? What the fuck is that? What do you mean? Why is this kid... This is like in a cartoon. Did bullies really do that? I can solve your problem for you. You enjoy Creedence Clearwater Revival, huh? Well, who don't? I'll get that CD for you. It's just going to be a matter of repayment.
I went against my better interests and told him, you don't have to, but go ahead if you'd like.
What did the kid do?
Fast forward to Wednesday. Me and this guy have a class together where I, once again, ask for the money. He then states that he has the money.
I got that money. I'm not giving it to you. All right, call it that bully.
I'm not sure what the CD guy I talked to a couple of days ago did, but I imagine in retrospect, he probably harassed my former friend in some way. This turned into a shouting match fueled mostly by my own adolescent rage and nearly some fisticuffs.
Okay.
However,
Well,
a mutual friend basically dragged me out so I wouldn't do something
all
stupid.
right, where are we going with this?
Another
Nothing
couple
happened.
of days
Nothing.
go by without any new developments until Friday
All right,
afternoon.
sure.
I got pulled out of my Spanish class and was called down to the vice principal's office. She demanded that he give me back my money and that I never talk to him again.
All right.
To this day, I'm not sure how I didn't get suspended. This totally seems like a valid reason to do so.
All right.
I ended up getting gifted a new copy of the CD
All
from
right,
a friend
we could have
and
cut.
finished up the rest of my time in high school
We
without
could have
incident.
cut a
Oh
lot
yeah,
of these
I
stories.
forgot to mention.
What?
This happened in 2019.
Oh my fucking god. This is like in The Village when they walk out and there's like a road there. Like, oh my god, what? There's cars here. I thought I was in the Vietnam War. What the fuck? I thought we were getting drafted. All you could do is fight. You shouldn't have been fighting over a CD. You should have been on Club Penguin. The fuck is that, man?
This happened in 2019. I still have the new copy of the CD in my room. I can't help but think about just how bizarre that whole deal was,
Yeah,
especially since I could just use Spotify or YouTube to listen to the album
Yeah,
instead.
nothing. This is
Instead,
a
I
bad
just went
story.
full Mafia
This
boss
is a
over one CD.
Well,
I
nothing
still
even
feel kinda
happened.
bad about
You
what
didn't
happened
get in a
since it
fight. The
seems
other
like he
guy,
got the short
he
end
didn't
of the
get
stick
anything.
while
He
I
just
got off
paid you
scot-free.
back. I don't think
Guess he wasn't a fortunate son.
this is a bad story. That's a very long story about almost getting into a fight over Creedence Clearwater Revival. I keep forgetting the name. I feel like Clarence is in there somewhere. Ain't nothing happened in the story. Why did we even talk about the mom? Why did the mom come into this? She ain't even be in the story later. This shit a 4-hour movie. I thought this would be a story about buying a hitman in high school. You think it's that easy? Like on some like 21 Jump Street shit, like there's a kid in your class that is not an undercover cop, but is actually a hitman looking for work and is just down on his luck.
I was a big fan of The Office in middle school.
Who
and
wasn't?
My family would watch it together every Thursday.
Okay, what kid would enjoy The Office? That's weird to me. Well, no, Kevin's funny. That guy's stupid. Oh, Dwight is a nerd. I know a kid like him. All right, never mind. I was going to say being in middle school and liking The Office is strange, but I also said that being like 18 and liking Breaking Bad was bad too. You got to get more experience, you know?
Truthfully, I was probably a bit too immature to understand that I probably shouldn't be
Oh.
modeling their behavior in real life.
All right, so you were being Kevin. All right.
Anyway, I would take the bus to middle school, and because I had a large awkward French horn case with me, I would usually sit in my own seat.
Okay.
One day I was zoned out not paying attention to anything when I caught a stray phrase from the seat behind me, wrapped around a pole. I was sure in an instant that this was my moment.
I bet you had something for
I
that.
looked around before thinking twice, afraid I might lose my chance, and said, "That's what she said."
You know what's really funny? Michael would have done that too. Michael Scott would have said the same thing. Yet you literally, good instincts. That's good improv. That's a good one, Chatter. You don't want to be Michael Scott, but you were in middle. That was not so bad. Yeah.
Silence.
Yeah.
I kept waiting for them to laugh at my joke, but they just stared at me with blank faces. Then one of them said, I was describing the crash that killed my mother.
Right.
I was
Yeah.
horrified.
I get it.
I was stunned.
Yeah.
I was desperately trying to figure out how to apologize when he reached into his shirt and pulled out a necklace
the
with a small
physical
container hanging
memorabilia.
from the end.
No.
He said, "These are her ashes." In nearly 2 decades, I have not yet been shut up so soundly as then.
That's what she said. Just say it again. Double down on it. Pretend that you have one phrase. Pretend that you have a severe compulsion, and it's just you got to double down on that. Make a way. You can figure it out, right? Like there's got to be a way to
Unable
do
to
that.
say anything, I just turned around and didn't say anything for the rest of the bus ride.
Yeah.
Eventually, I apologized for being the worst, and we became friendly. But I will never forget his blank expression as he held up his necklace. These are her ashes.
That's a pretty good story. Again, I mean, like I gotta give it up. Good instincts. You really understood the Michael Scott character. That's something he would do that.
I was in my second semester.
Why did he pull out the necklace? See? That you know he's not sympathy baiting. There she is now. Look. Then you could go Mr. Bean on it, switch comedy styles. Don't mind if I do. No, Mom! I don't think Mr. Bean would do that. His ass would not do that, would he? He wouldn't kill somebody. He wouldn't eat the ashes. That's like more the comedic stylings of like an Anchorman, like a Will Ferrell type, right? Like, not intentionally. He would do it on accident, yeah. Not bad. That necklace could actually be any person's ashes, depending on the circumstances. What did you mean by that? I could just wear some ashes around my neck all the time to guilt people into stop being annoying. That sounds like a fun thing to do. People just annoying me. Guy at the mall is like, hey, you look like a guy who likes to straighten your hair. My mom died that way. My mom died straightening her hair. Here are the ashes. Ah! I'm at the LL Bean looking for a shirt. Can I help you at all? You know who really like to help people? Stupid. This is a stupid joke. All right. Hit it.
I was in my second semester of college and I had just met this fifth-year girl who I developed a mild crush on.
Okay.
We start hanging out pretty regularly, and one of the things we like to do is watch movies together. While she's out of town, she tells me to watch this 2023 romance called Past Lives that she wants to talk about when she gets back.
Cute.
Being a first-year college student, I naturally tried to pirate it for free.
Okay. I don't know where this is going, but I really hope you saw a completely different movie, like that create. I'm thinking of like a sitcom. This is a great sitcom plot, right? Like she says to watch Past Lives, and you somehow get a copy of like Schindler's List, and then you guys discuss it and have a very different takeaway from it, right? Like you guys will have a completely different understanding of the text. It's a very good Seinfeld bit. Yeah, this is awesome. All right, continue.
Eventually, I find a link to the movie. Wanting to impress this woman, I cook dinner and send her a picture of my meal in front of a monitor with a scene from the movie on it.
Very cute.
I get the perfect lighting, find a perfect scene, perfect everything.
All right.
Keep in mind I had not seen a single clip from this movie prior to doing this. I take the picture and send it to her, hoping to impress her with my commitment to this movie, culinary skills, and photography skills.
And it's Alvin and the Chipmunks. You sent her a picture of Alvin. I thought it was weird that there were 3 chipmunks singing. I thought maybe they were reincarnated and they had past lives and they're all singers. Like maybe they were like Elvis and, I don't know. That's just, why are these chipmunks dancing around so much? Stupid.
Little did I know the movie I took a picture of was
what
not
did you
the
take it of? What was
2023
it?
romance Past Lives,
What was
but
it?
rather a 2016 Jewish film about the Holocaust called Past Life.
Oh, boy, that's a different vibe.
It's also important.
Why would she tell you to watch that?
It's also important to mention that in the picture I took you can see the name of the movie and the progress bar. So in this woman's head I got over an hour into this movie before realizing it wasn't the one she was talking about.
Oh, okay. We're watching 60 minutes and you're just like, phew, this is a bummer, man. We just met. How about Avengers? Let's watch Avengers. How about Spider-Man? No Way Home. Let's watch something fun. God damn. Midnight. What's it? Mystic Pizza? Like something. What the fuck is this?
After I sent this, I started
Finding
to actually
Nemo,
watch the movie, and after 5 minutes I realized this was not the movie she was talking about, but by then it was too late.
Oh, that's
She
very
calls me
funny.
laughing her ass off, thinking I am the biggest dumb bass in the world for getting 65 minutes into this movie, which is definitely not about love.
Bro, you thought you were mad sensitive, though. I know you were like, I'm doing the homework. You thought you were a teacher's pet. I'm watching this whole sad-ass movie for this girl I like. I'm locked in. Check out this meal I made. I get it. I like what you were going for. You were really trying to show a level of investment that seems that I think a person shouldn't put you through. That's rather crazy, right? Look up the Past Lives synopsis. He low-key dodged a bullet getting recommended this movie by a crush. So one of my favorite movies is a movie called, I'll tell you at the end. I don't want to cut off the story. Let's keep it moving. Hold on.
I eventually decided to tell her what had actually happened, and she ended up thinking it was really sweet. So at least it had a happy ending.
That's a funny story. That's a cute story. That's good. That's pretty good cringe. Not bad. Pretty good. That's very sweet. Not cringe. It's cringe. It's funny. It's not cringe because she was cool and thought it was funny. It's embarrassing if she took it a certain way, right? That makes it cringe. What I was going to say, one of my favorite movies is a 4-person like acting tour de force based on a French play called Closer with Jude Law, Natalie Portman, Clive Owen, and Julia Roberts. And I love that movie. I love those 4. But all it is 4 people who keep being in this love square and keep getting with each other and cheating on each other and saying terrible things and doing terrible things. Great acting, not something you can reveal to a date, right? You got to keep that shit locked in. And I'm wondering if Past Lives is like that, right? That's just porn. No, it's not. You don't, well, there's one scene with Natalie Portman, but that's it. It's not porn. You don't see anything. But she's a stripper. That's the one thing. That movie is outstanding. It's so fucking good. I love Closer. I love Clive Owen. I've only seen him in one movie, and he was really fucking good. I need to watch Children of Man, I think, but Natalie Portman, good one. You got it. All right. Not a bad story. Oh, my God. He is tough.
When I was in high school, I worked in a daycare connected to a fancy gym.
Cool.
The job sucked. We were horribly understaffed, and the kids were all assholes.
Mm-hmm.
The only joy I had at that job was playing basketball with the little kids, because the net was like forehead height with me.
Hell yeah.
One day I was playing 1v1 with this one boy, and decided to dunk on him.
All right.
I charged the forehead height net and slammed the ball down.
Boom!
Just absolutely shacked levels of dunking.
I
knocked
bet
this
you
kid over hard.
slammed that kid. You posterized
Coincidentally,
him.
as I was laying this kid out, his mom was coming to pick him up and saw the whole incident.
Oh, she thinks you're doing that daily. She thinks you're putting it on a poster every day. All right, Jeremy, time for the 1v1. Not again. You win today. I don't feel like it. Every time that kid got sick or came home with a bruise, she thinks it's you now. Boom!
I got in a lot of trouble for that one.
I bet you did, but that's very funny. You got to work on your defense, Jeremy. Post up. I'm trying. Okay. You're 2 times bigger than this fucking kid. Sink or swim, kid. You're in the big leagues now. I don't even like gym. I like math and social studies. Shut up, pussy. Boom! That poor kid. That's good. Let's change up the voice. You guys want Rod? Fan favorite Rod. Let's bring out. Don't bring out the Rod. Don't bring out the Rod. Don't bring out the Rod.
During my final few days of elementary school, my best friend decided to come hang out at my house.
Cool.
We were fans of Sonic the Hedgehog at the time, so he would come over and we would play Sonic Riders.
Cool.
When we were done playing, he told me that he found a funny video on YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
I booted up YouTube through my Nintendo Wii, and he told me to search Amy 8 Sonic. It is exactly what you think it is.
I thought it might be.
A crudely done vor video.
I didn't think that. I didn't think it was going to go that far. I thought, Coney, can we pull it up? You didn't have to tell on yourselves like that. You guys didn't have to be chomping at the bit. The moment the video title was said, to pull the video up. Can we get to the end of the story, you freaks? A video where Amy eats Sonic? Coney, bring that up for everybody. I know I could watch it on my own, but I want everybody to see it. We all got to talk about it. Do it your damn self. Here's the video, chat. All right, y'all click on that at your own peril. I'll be watching it later. All right.
A crudely done vor video. So here I am, watching the video with him, very confused as to what the appeal of it is.
Okay.
He was very excited to show me this video, and I just had to fake a laugh. Soon after he left to go home.
Yeah.
After summer vacation, it was time to go to middle school, and it was time to catch up with my friend.
Yep.
Things got awkward as soon as I find out that he started hanging out with a completely new friend group. He's ditched me for a different friend.
I really hope he tells them that you brought up the Amy 8 Sonic video and you like loved it and you were super into it and you told him to watch it. I really hope that's how this ends.
It's just really bizarre that my last memory of hanging out with this person is the VOD video incident, and now that we've split ways, I can never know why or how he found that video in the first place.
Okay.
Let's just say that he left a lasting impression on me because of all this.
I feel like this isn't that embarrassing. A guy was weird and showed you a video that he thought was funny but was actually kind of creepy. That's just a kid being weird. I don't know. That doesn't feel that cringy, right? I think he found his people. He probably got a better reaction out of them. Oh, you like that video? I got more for you. Show a friend a VOD video, leave his life forever. It was a vibe check, and you failed it. You could have been watching videos with him forever. Bummer. You just sort of ran into it on Sonic YouTube in the mid to late 2000s. Guy with a Sonic badge in the chat. That's very funny. Yep, it happened. I got the war stories. I feel like they just put that shit out. Fuck it. Let a kid see it. It happened to me too. I'm sorry to all Sonic fans. I grew up when he was cool and before he talked or got eaten by Amy. He didn't speak for my entire adolescence. And thank God for that. Hold on, let me look. You guys are going to hear the sound. I'm not put it on stream. Oh my God, it was recommended. Oh my God. Okay, remastered? There's a new version. Okay, I lied. I'm going to make you guys watch this. And then I'm going to stop streaming forever. I want to do what he did. Behold! Oh, she loves Sonic. That's really nice. Oh. What? What happened? There he goes. It's running past her. He is very fast. How did she even catch him to eat him? Whoa! Okay. That would not happen. That is very implausible. She didn't even enjoy it. Neither did he. Is this the funny bit? What? He would be able to break out of there so easily. Turn this shit off. Why? I'm now on the other side. Are you feeling things? Are you repressing your feelings? This is weird. I'm turning this shit off. I had the right idea. Anyway, wasn't that video so funny? Was that really funny? This is awful, but I truly thought it would be way, way worse. Well, I don't think they let that on YouTube, man. I lost a follower for that. I'm sorry, man. Give it back. Come on. I'm sorry, dude. I didn't mean to do that. I thought it would be funny. It wasn't. I thought you would like that.
When I was around 16 years old, at that age hair grows in new places. One day it got too out of hand, so I decided I needed to trim and shave.
Okay.
I normally would...
One day? How? Okay.
I normally would do it in the shower, but for some reason I decided to do it on the toilet. Once
Okay.
finished, I went back to room and acted like nothing was wrong, until my younger sister went into the bathroom. My room is right across the hallway restroom, and immediately I heard my sister call out my name saying to flush.
Oh my God.
I totally forgot to flush.
You left
As
a
of
little...
now, I always double check before leaving the bathroom.
Oh, dude, you left a little lily pad in there. Okay. Got a little floater on top. Looked like a petri dish. Just little circles. Yuck. Man. Left a little present. I'm saying. There was a gremlin in the toilet. There's a mogwai about. He must have flushed himself. Ugh. It actually is the Manscaped commercial. Yeah. Why'd you say that? I don't know, man. I thought you would like it. You guys don't like anything I do. Looks like a Labubu drowned. That's funny. Did they dissolve in water? Is that like the bit? That's good. Bro, keep building an empty bit. Yeah, there's nothing here. I'm just... This shit's empty.
So I was roughly 2 years old, and I had been brought into the hospital for surgery by my mom.
Oh.
From what I understand, it was not an uncommon surgery for kids around that age.
What surgery?
After the surgeons had finished, they told us that it was going to be another 10 minutes before I regained consciousness.
Okay.
They recommended my mom follow them to fill out some forms during that period of time.
Uh-huh.
However, I woke up after only 3 minutes.
What?
Now, something you should know about me is that I was a very adventurous kid.
Okay, what routine surgery are you having it to that you remember and that it takes 10 minutes? What?
Now, something I would always be getting lost or climbing on things I wasn't supposed to. This trait never really seemed to have a limit at the time. By now, you might be able to guess what happened.
What happened?
5 minutes after my mom and the doctor left, they returned and saw that I was just gone.
Bro, disappear. It's baby's day out. You just got out of there? You just disappeared. That's a fucked up hospital that you were able to escape. And parents. Wait a minute. There are multiple levels of culpability and actionable neglect, I think. Jesus.
And from the looks of it, it seemed like I took my items and stuff with me.
Oh my God.
The doctor wasn't too worried, since he figured I was just in the hallway.
Yeah, if you're two,
I was definitely
you can't
not in
get
the hallway.
How far did you go?
The two started grabbing people to help them find me, and those people got people to help search.
This is embarrassing now. A whole hospital like, where's the baby? It's like when Bart Simpson was out on the wire doing flips. Was that you? How adventurous were you?
I kid you not. After about 20 minutes of searching,
20
the hospital
minutes
went
of
into
searching
lockdown with
for a
basically half the
2-year-old.
staff looking for me.
What
5
the
minutes
fuck
after
are you
that happened,
talking
a
about?
nurse found a used IV on the ground, followed by a couple blood drops.
This isn't real. You
They
didn't
eventually
do this.
found me with another patient in the hospital.
You didn't do
When
that.
they arrived, I was trying to trade my other IV for their phone so I could play games.
I don't believe this story
the
for 1
patient
second.
was nice about it and found it quite entertaining.
Okay.
My mother never lets me forget that one.
Just 2-year-old running around the hospital, find somebody carrying around an IV. This shit's fake as hell. At 2? I think this chatter doesn't remember being 2 years old. You can't do shit at 2. That's crazy. If you said 4, maybe. Come on now. Fake ass story. Running around with your damn IVs in. Looking for phones. This is a chat GPT ass story. That shit. That's AI.
When I was a little kid, I had this weird aversion to going to the bathroom.
Yeah.
I wasn't scared of the toilet or going in the dark. It wasn't even a distance thing really, since it was right across from my room. I just wouldn't. For some reason.
Heard of that before.
It got so bad to a point where I would piss into my closet because my 6-year-old brain thought that my dirty clothes was some weird bathroom in my closet.
Okay, we're just going elsewhere. All right. Piss drawer. Yeah, we've had that before. Dude peeing in his cabinets. Just if you wanna, fix it later, just get like a wet vacuum. Most hygienic Coney viewer. Yeah, man. I mean, you could just clean the clothes, right? I mean, I don't know why they didn't do that in the old days instead of going in the river.
But that's really a story for another.
Hey, Coney, do you remember what I said on the last Guess the Character stream? No, and if you highlight your message like that again, I'm going to put you on the wheel. Why would I ever remember that? That was like 2 weeks ago. Why? That's an insane thing to type. To say that is uniquely insane. To be like, streamer, remember what I said 2 weeks ago? No, man, I don't. That's a crazy thing to say. You're like the guy on Craigslist looking for the missed encounter. What the fuck? That's insane, man. What does the wheel mean? You might find out later. Computer, put him in the vat of acid. Only person I remember is Patrick from way back.
But that's really a story for another time.
All right.
One side effect of this was that I really loved Sprite. And my dad got me a bottle of Sprite.
Okay.
And I was like,
okay, what is the side effect? Wait a minute. What is the correlation between you not peeing in the toilet and loving Sprite? I don't understand the connection. You could have loved any soda for that.
And my dad got me a bottle of Sprite. And I was like, whoa, this green bottle is so cool. I'm going to keep it on my desk because I love Sprite.
Oh, somebody's
However,
drinking
later
the
when
pee,
nature
right?
called,
All right.
I didn't want to go to the bathroom and the bottle
You
was
go
right
in the
there.
bottle.
So I
Pee
pissed
story.
into the
That's
bottle.
one. That's
Thankfully,
one.
I didn't pee too much.
All right.
But shortly after this happened, I had no clue what to do with the evidence.
All right.
Because I was a stupid 6-year-old, I didn't think to dump out the pee and rinse out the
Oh,
bottle.
no. Oh, no.
Instead, I
Oh,
thought
no.
to stick
Oh,
it
no.
in this small hole that was underneath the kitchen counter and had yet to be patched. Little did I know, our landlord came the next day to patch that very hole.
Oh.
We have since moved houses, but I believe that the faded piss bottle is going to burst any day now if it hasn't already.
Oh, my God. Okay, so there's a Sprite bottle full of pee somewhere that is... Don't those like get bigger? Yeah, it's a bomb, right? Don't those like eventually that shit's gonna be a very upset plumber, I think. Like they're gonna have a pipe issue. What the fuck would you You might kill a guy. I don't know. Call the bomb squad. Yeah, I don't know what happens with pee if you leave it in a bottle for 30 years. I feel like it would just sit there and somebody would throw it away. We need another lactating story. You guys are really showing your ass tonight. You know that? You guys must get off on this. We've had vor fans, lactating fans. Can we stop that? We don't need that at all. I've had enough. Is that backyard oasis dreams at IKEA? Dog parents too, and dinner parties. All of your dreams can come true with IKEA. Thanks, IKEA. I will dream about the possibilities tonight. I would love another IKEA story. Yeah, man. All right. I feel like peeing in the bottle ain't that bad.
This might be the most shameful moment of my life.
I'll be the judge of that.
The Sanrio character?
No. Yes. Yeah. Hello Kitty's friend. Right.
I saw a post online of an ad from the Philippines showing a Cinnamoroll casket complete with themed flowers and free candles.
That's
it cost
bummer.
900k Philippine pesos, or $16k US, and thought the idea of a Sanrio-themed funeral was funny enough to share in a server.
Oh, okay.
However,
yeah.
I only remembered a critical, very important detail when my friend replied, "Going to a funeral house meeting later today. His mom died earlier this week from a freak accident."
I see.
I had forgotten. The wave of shame that washed over me felt like a tsunami.
Okay.
If you're somehow hearing this,
right,
Drew, I am unbelievably sorry, and I still want to crawl in a hole.
I think your friend's mom dying, and I think you sending him a Cinnamoroll casket is like that's bad enough. But the fact that it costs $16,000 US, and you're like, hey, get her this. Come on, money bags. Something about that is quite presumptuous and somehow worse, I think. That feels way worse to me. That's crazy. Why is everyone's mom dead? Dead mom night on the Coney stream. Wow, what a bummer. A lot of dead moms in the stories tonight. I'm saying. I think it's a sad thing that everybody has to experience, so it's kind of it's a bonding lesson, perhaps. I hope they actually bought it. I don't think they did. I don't think they bought the $16,000 Cinnamoroll casket for the mom. Just like the dead dog pet stream. Oh, dude, we shouldn't have chose those. All those dead dogs fucking up the bracket. We should have had Mr. Gizmo, and that's it. That guy was a freak. All right. Uh-oh. Haven't had any of these yet.
This happened to me mere minutes ago.
Poop story warning. It was in brackets. Good luck, everybody.
I am currently dealing with the consequences of my own stupidity.
Wait, hold on. Wait, so this is a poop story, and it happened a few minutes ago, and the first thing you did was boot up cringe.coney.gg. You're like, I know who's going to love this. You probably didn't even clean up yet, did you? Filthy animal. This was a year ago, too. Are you in chat? Reveal yourself. Finally, I have a story, yeah.
A few nights ago, I went on a date with this girl.
Cool.
It went really well, so of course I invited her on a second date, which I'm leaving for in less than an hour.
Uh-oh.
I told her up front that she was invited to come back to my place after the date was over.
Ooh.
So before I got ready, I spent a few minutes tidying up my room and my bathroom.
Okay.
Afterwards, I took a shower, and when I was done, I sat on the edge of my bed while my hair dried.
Cool.
At some point, I felt my tummy rumble, and I leaned over to let out what I thought was a fart. Instead, I sprayed a streak of liquid shit directly onto my sheets.
Dude.
This resulted in me needing to clean not only my sheets, but
the
myself,
comforter
as well as the
and
sink,
you,
which I had already cleaned once today since I needed to rinse the stain out of my sheets before washing them.
Oh my god.
I am currently writing this while I wait for her to show and praying it's not a bad omen.
Oh my
Wish me luck, fellas.
Okay, so she was on the way. she's on, it's still gonna smell bad, dude. That's you can clean the sheets, but like that shit's gonna linger a little. Went up his back like a baby. Oh no. Said it was liquid, dude. Fuck. You didn't cancel? No, don't cancel. She's coming over right now. Let's just stay in the living room, I think. Okay. Oh, you got a dog or something? Like there's got to be a way to have like we got to have a pet. I was watching my friend's pug and boy, can he fart. Like that, there's got to be something on that. Oh man. That's really bad. Okay. Hey, can you like update us? Can anybody chat? How'd it work? Did it work out? Wait a minute. Wait. I just realized Chatter wrote this after shitting their pants, but before the girl arrived. You spent your precious dwindling minutes in between shitting on the bed and getting lucky to tell me about it. Thank you. That's amazing. I hope it worked out. Yeah, I hope there's an update or something. Coney gotta hear about this one. I'm saying that's the silver lining. I shit my pants, but wait. This is gonna be really good a year from now when Coney reads it. I hope it gets picked by Keen Frizzle or E. Compton. Hey, I hope it worked out for you, Chatter. You know who's going to love this? Did you tell her? Listen, right before you came out, hey, there's this content creator, Coney, okay? I gotta. That's funny. That's good. Hope it worked out for you. They're now married with a kid. Yep, beautiful.
Hello, Coney and chat.
Thanks,
I'm
Lurpus.
Ton. This morning, I was in music theory class for college and had downloaded a Segwit Ramcast emulator on my MacBook a few hours earlier.
Slacker.
I was surfing the web, looking for games to put on it, when I remembered a certain game that existed called Seaman, which my cousin had told me about.
I do fuck with Seaman. Stream pet for quite a bit. Love Seaman. He teaches you language and the beauties of communication.
I was surfing, so I decided to download it while class was ongoing because I wasn't disrupting anything by doing so.
Cool.
My friend who sits next to me says, "Why are you installing a game called Seaman?"
Stop!
My response, "It's called Seaman. There's a name there. Dude."
The Seaman.
I had said this a bit too loudly to the point where nearly the whole class heard, and a lot of them laughed, including my friend and myself.
Okay.
It was difficult to keep my composure for the next minute, that's for sure.
Kind of silly.
I don't know, I guess I'm not really the kind of person to get easily embarrassed by this sort of thing.
That's the end of the story. Okay, let me read. This is kind of wholesome. This is kind of. Why are you downloading Seaman? It's not Seaman, it's Seaman. Everybody in the class. Ha 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 ha. Wow, what a funny misunderstanding. And we cut to a commercial break. That's the ha ha ha. That's the end of this stuff. I guess that was pretty silly. I guess. That's literally why they named the game that. They did that on purpose. They did that to you. Okay, you're in college and that's an embarrassing story for you. Do you know what happens to people in college? They have the worst nights of their lives in college, man. You would do anything to get laid in college and you accidentally said Seaman in class. They have like a walk of shame. That's like a famous thing they do, man. Like, all right. Good one. Stupid. I'm getting off Rod. I'll do one more Rod, maybe get a grade, and that's it. So stupid. I'm mad at this story. Bro's name is Quentin. This is dumb.
A little context to start.
Okay.
I had an interesting childhood, as my family grew up in rural Washington state and were a bunch of redneck white folk.
All right.
I was really
Not
close
you,
with
though.
two of my cousins that were around my age, twin brothers named Trevor and Trent.
Trevor and Trent.
We would all spend the night at my grandparents' on the weekends growing up, and
Okay.
my grandpa was the type of guy to let us run wild with whatever we wanted, really.
Cool.
He would buy us things that 13-year-old boys should definitely not have.
BB
like
guns
BB and
and-
pellet guns,
yup.
knives, and real-ass bow and
Knives.
arrows.
Okay.
Basically, besides real
Nice.
guns, we
Okay.
had access to
Okay, so to be clear, I think a BB gun is whatever shoot cans. Bow and arrow, like maybe you could shoot an apple. A knife? The fuck are you gonna do with a knife other than stab yourself or another kid or an animal? You could cut an apple, stab the can. I don't know what you're gonna do with that, man. What the fuck is that? Okay.
Naturally, this led to a lot of close calls.
I
but
bet.
this one in particular sticks with me to this day. My cousins and I were running around in the woods on his property with machetes that my grandpa had bought for us at Harbor Freight.
Machetes. All right, each of y'all take one. The littlest one needs the biggest one to defend himself. You have the 5-year-old, the one that's like 18 inches, can barely hold it. Dunk.
We were having a competition to see who could cut down the thickest tree branch.
Oh, cool.
I spotted a prime candidate, and without thinking, I pulled the machete
Chop!
back behind me, ready to strike. As I winded up for the chop, I felt the machete hit something behind me, and turned around to see Trevor holding his hand over his face.
No.
My heart immediately dropped.
No.
I had hit him on the wind up with the tip of the machete right on his cheek, less than an inch below his left eye, and left a sizable
That
gash.
could have been so much
Naturally,
worse.
as I had just nearly
Holy
blinded my
shit,
cousin on
man.
accident, I started freaking out and apologizing
Good
profusely.
Lord. Okay.
Luckily, he just kinda shrugged it off and said it was an accident and no one was hurt, so he didn't really care.
Your redneck family has seen so much worse. I bet they get in that kind of situation all the time. Oh my God. He's like, yeah, whatever. I was almost blinded 3 times last week. You city folk aren't used to it. Peepaw done give us lots of BB guns. he can tank that, I reckon. Yeah, that's not so bad. I got an extra eye. Good Lord gave me 2. I know that's right. Yep. That's why he gave me 2. He always knows.
We headed back to my grandpa's house, and upon telling him what happened, he took away the machetes.
Responsible grandpa. 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 He's like, hey, you know what? Maybe that was a misguided effort on my part. I know he did no reflection. That's not what he did. You damn kids can't be trusted with anything.
For a week. I'm not gonna lie. This one
Okay,
still
wait a
haunts me
minute.
to this.
Okay, buried the lead on that. All right, you lost
For a
machete privileges for 7 days. Think on that. Just in time for that wound to heal. Here's some Neosporin. You got 7 days to get better. All right.
I'm not gonna lie. This one still haunts me to this day.
Yeah, man.
Thinking about nearly taking out my cousins, I still weighs on my conscience.
That's very funny.
Needless to say, I was much more careful about playing around with blades after that.
I guess maybe it's a lesson. It sounds like you learned quite a valuable lesson not to swing a machete around the places you're not looking. So, does his cousin have a scar? I mean, he must, right? He said a sizable gash. I bet that shit look cool as hell. This shit might look nice, actually. That's not so bad. I'd swing a machete next to Coney. That won't work on me. I block it. Hey, let's exhibit some machete safety, chatter. You would apologize. You feel so bad. I'll throw it in the ground and go, thoof. Be so cool. It would go right over his head. Shut up, man. Stop. If that chatter is really tall, it would. I'm 5'9". That's average. What would you do if you were the cousin that almost got blinded? Cry, I think. I would cry a lot, and Grandpa would take our machetes away. Pussy? Well, come on. It would hurt. Machete in your eye? Oh, man. Oh, no. Then people would beat me. People would beat me with a machete handle, holding the blade. Pop. Getting his hand all bloody. Oh, it's a tough lesson for both of us. This is a stupid bit. What am I?
I was a toddler when 9/11 happened.
Oh, no. I'm sorry to hear that. Why didn't you stop it?
I didn't really know what I was doing. I figure I was just imitating what I kept seeing on the news. I went and showed my family the new
Wait,
game.
what?
I came.
Oh
I didn't.
shit! Sorry,
I was
this
a toddler.
is a long bit. Oh,
I
sorry.
was a toddler when 9/11 happened.
Huh?
I don't remember much except that one day I was in my room and I decided to make tall buildings out of paper and crash a paper airplane into them.
You were inspired. Okay. Taliban toddler on NBC at 9 p.m. Sweeps week. A creative child indeed. Timmy Taliban on CBS with Charlie Sheen and time to declare fatwa on broccoli and homework. There's something there, right? You get it. You get it, right? On bedtime is funnier. That's better. That's good. All right. 2.5 towers. That's funny. That's a good one. All right.
I was a toddler when 9/11 happened. I don't remember much except that one day I was in my room and I decided to make tall buildings out of paper and crash a paper airplane into them. I didn't really know what I was doing. I figure I was just imitating what I kept seeing on the news.
You know, I get it.
I went
Kids
and
are
showed my
creative.
family the new game I came up with and they weren't nearly as enthusiastic as I was. I remember feeling like I was in trouble and not knowing why.
I was going to say, how do you handle that? Because, like, good on you for coming up with your own game. Very imaginative. However, I would have to check that toddler's search history. Trying to make a shoe bomb. The fuck is that?
Now I work as an aeronautical engineer designing aircraft propulsion systems.
Oh, hell yeah. Wait. Hold on. This guy is a toddler in 2011. This guy's probably born in like 98. Maybe 28 years old now. God bless. Okay. You know what? It was your calling. Straight up. That's pretty good. That's nice, man. All right. Inspired chatter. Said, wait, I want to do that. I want to make those machines. Holy shit, 9/11 is a good idea, maybe. I mean, maybe we got a lot of aeronautical engineers and news people out of it. Maybe news anchors, you know? Hey, good for you, man. That's a great story. Thank you. Yeah. Clip that. Oh yeah, that's gonna come back to bite me when I become a 24/7 political streamer. Sorry, man. Why does Coney keep picking the wrong dialogue option? For fun! I'm getting the bad ending.
So in elementary school PE, we did this thing where we had to do a horizontal hula hoop jump.
The fuck is that chatter talking about? Any of y'all know? Like a dog? Like they hold up a hula hoop? Jump through it, Sparky! Like dolphins? Okay. What do we mean by that? Like, yes, actually? Are you in like a dive? Like a jump through the ring? Yeah, but horizontal. All right. Speak on that, chatter.
I was confused on how to do it, but I was up to try it anyway.
I bet. Yeah, I would
got
be
a hula
too.
hoop and got it near my feet. Within the first jump, I tripped over the hula hoop, fell on the hard concrete floor of our outside PE area, and landed on my arm.
All right, we really should have put down like a gym mat or something. Why did we put it on concrete? It's a fucked up gym teacher. It's one of the last days of school. It's July. We're in June and July on hot concrete. Hey, kid, jump through this hoop. How? Try. I don't even know how I would begin to do that. How would you even... The gym room is just concrete and a hoop. We need to fund our schools today. What the fuck are we spending our money on?
It hurt really bad and I cried.
I bet,
We went to the hospital to learn I broke my arm.
Ow!
I had a taekwondo class I took with my sister. So during her class, I told my instructor what happened.
Man.
He said we're going to start a new type of defense called the hula hoop defense.
Okay.
Everyone found it funny, and I was so mad about it.
Oh, yeah.
Looking back, I agree that the comment was hilarious.
That's pretty funny. That's pretty good. That's a good one, man. Sensei got jokes, bro. Sensei got heat. That was pretty good. Yeah, I want to know how you jump through that hoop. I'm gonna look that up later. I'm gonna be up at 1 a.m. searching horizontal hula hoop jump. Coney, this is what the jump is. The Google AI is going to be like, many dogs can be taught tricks of all sorts. No, for me, Google, stupid AI. Google doesn't know that I want to jump through the hula hoop. What is this AI thing even about? I want to jump through the hula hoop, not my stupid dog. God, I hate AI. All right, this is the horizontal hula hoop jump.
Back over your head, out in front of you again.
Oh.
So we can do this slowly a few times.
It's jumping. It's like a jump rope. Yeah, that's jump rope. All right, never mind. I thought he was holding it up and like, hey, go. All right. So the school wasn't cruel, it just couldn't afford jump ropes, which are, I believe, a cheap thing to buy. You could just use a rope and cut it. It's just rope. Yeah, but with handles. How do I know where to hold it? Thank you, Cara Central, for the Prime. Wait a minute. Is that a way to subscribe for free using Twitch Prime? Does everybody with Amazon Prime have one? Could you subscribe for free using Twitch Prime? And could you do it right now to get a thanks from your favorite streamer? I bet you could. You might. You should try it. Said the man who did Subula. I didn't even want to. You made me. I was coerced. Oh, that was the only one. Oh, that's the only guy with the Twitch Prime. Nobody else can figure it out. Everyone should try it. Thank you, Car Central. God bless. My chat's too stupid to figure out Twitch Prime or a tier 1 sub. They don't even know where the button is, I bet. I bet nobody could do it. I hate it when I'm proven right. All right.
So as a youth, I really got into Michael Jackson, but in a really hyperfixation kind of.
Ow!
So as a youth, I really got into Michael Jackson.
I've been stimming on my Michael Jackson shit, bro. I love it. It's so fun to do. I don't pop a hee-hee or a Shimon. Those are a little bit too obvious. But I love a ow! One of my favorite things to do. It's really good, man. I gotta find more things to say like that.
I would learn how to dance and dress like him and was really proud of myself because I thought I was good.
Coney has not seen the doc, and I pray I never do. I pray I never walk into a room with the doc playing and I stand there and watch the whole thing. It's still funny to hit the ow, but if I watch a movie, I might be like, oh no. It's not funny anymore. Okay.
I would learn how to dance.
I was out with my girlfriend the other day, and for some reason, we're both just stimming Michael Jackson shit, just ow! Hoo! And we realized that we're like yelling, and there's nobody around us at the time, and there might be like a cop somewhere that like somebody's either having a good time or very hurt. So somebody is either dancing or in tremendous pain, and right? Like, because we're like in a parking lot, but there's like trees everywhere. There might be like a cop at a speed trap. Like, do I need to intervene? What the fuck? Or Michael Jackson has been revived twice. Is that Michael Jackson? I gotta go get an autograph. You know, they say if you're in trouble, you don't yell what's happening to you. You say, "Whoo!" and then help will come. Because they need an autograph from the king of pop. Otherwise, you get the bystander effect. Everybody's like, oh, somebody's going to help. He's like, ow! They're like, oh, shit! Mikey Jackson! They'll come running right then, bro. Is that MJ? I knew he was okay. Unless they saw the doc.
I would learn how to dance and dress like him and was really proud of myself because I thought I was good at it like, and kid does when they learn new things.
I bet you were good at it, yeah.
But one day I took it too far.
Okay, what'd you do?
Michael Jackson has a song called They Don't Care About Us.
They don't really care about white kids singing about they don't really care about. Oh my God, white kids saying they don't really care about us is so fucking funny. That's so funny. They judge us on the color of our skin. Who's they?
Michael Jackson has a song called They Don't Care About Us. And
my handcuffs are too tight. Ouch. Ow!
So what does my blonde, Caucasian, upper middle class kid decide to do?
Oh my
Make
god!
a video of myself dancing to this song in a makeshift prison jumpsuit in the middle of my neighborhood street.
Down the neighborhood street in the suburbs. They don't really care about us. When the crossing guard doesn't let me go through, I won't stand for this injustice any longer.
My mom filmed it and I posted it on YouTube myself.
Please share the link. Please share the link. In 2020! In 2020! White guy singing about police mistreatment in 2020! They don't care about... You know what? You might have been taken as, like, his heart's in the right place. At the height of BLM, he don't got internet. Like, maybe he's trying to be an ally. Maybe. Right? I'm dropping 5 subs if we get a link. I need it bad, bro. Like,
so here's this white kid in the middle of his calm neighborhood street dancing like Michael Jackson and lip-syncing to a song about racism. This
rules. Oh, that's it. Got chatter. If you listen, if you have a way to block out your face or like, I'm not trying to dox you. For the love of God, please DM me. I need the link. That's so funny. That shit has 30 views on YouTube. Like, I gotta see it. Please no link. It was that guy. It's that guy. Find his internet. Find his YouTube. He's saying, please no link. It's him. It's that guy in chat. For sure. Why would mom let you upload that? Because she's a white woman in a white suburban neighborhood. She thinks she's helping. She's an ally. Oh my God. That's white women behavior, bro. That is an excellent story. She don't got internet. You know what she got? A toy poodle in her Prada purse. That's so funny, dude. I love the suburbs. I'm saying, bro. They don't know nothing.
I didn't.
All right, let's change it up. Let's get Ryan on here. No more Rod.
I didn't want to tell another pants-shitting story, so I have brought you something not much better.
Oh,
when I was around 15, I was dating a girl on Discord cause I was a door girl.
Okay.
We were a year into it and very invested in each other, so we would regularly call each other pet name and other shit like that. Where things get insanely bad is I would kiss the microphone and call with her and she'd do it back.
That's a cute little embarrassing thing that nobody needs to know about. That's like a... Right? Don't you that. You got... Listen, if the shit came out that you guys be saying and doing when you're flirting or happy with somebody came out, you would be so embarrassed, bro. Come on now. Chat, Coney kissed me. I'll kiss the next person that primes. It's right here. Come on. Twitch Prime tier 1. Anybody? No, I bet that sounds weird, doesn't it? Did you just kiss the mic your girlfriend called gross? 5 gifties, I'll lick it. I'll do it right now. I'm not kidding. This shit's gross. Yeah. My girlfriend don't even know about it, bro. She's going to kiss me later. She's not even going to know that I did it. I guess no subs. I guess I'll never... Thank you. Oh. You guys feel that? Oh, wait. We got some primes. -5 health. Ooh. You just lost 8 years of your life for $30. well, with the split, it's not 30 anymore. It's like more like 20, 25. But hey, thanks, Jeff. If I could just make it to us discovering immortality, we'll be just fine. Coney, you are disgusting. I've done way worse, bro.
One day while in call, my dad calls out for me cause he wanted me to mow the lawn.
Cool.
I heard him call out back that I'm coming and tell her I need to go.
Okay.
Before I leave, I try to sneak in a kiss real quick. My dad mustn't have heard me because while we're in the middle of digitally getting it on, he bursts into my room and is confronted with the sight of me basically making out with my laptop's tiny little microphone.
Okay, wait a minute. By kissing, what are we talking about? Making out? Like a... Or just like a... That's very different. Bro got long kisses. Mwah!
For obvious reasons, I'd never told anyone in my family I was dating. So in a stroke of genius, I told him I was just doing a joke with my mates from school.
Honestly, that's fine. The shit that you're doing is weird enough, right? I would believe him if I was you. It's fine.
I'm 20 now and I recently started working at his work. I found out through talking to some of his coworkers that for the past 5 years has thought I was gay.
You know, that's what I would have thought too. I would have been like, oh, he's talking with his friends. He doesn't want me to know. He'll tell me when he's ready. It's just not the time yet. Walked in on him kissing somebody. He said it was his friends as a joke. I don't give a shit. I want that lawn mowed now. I guess he didn't. He just needed that shit cut that day. Yeah. Yeah, that's not so bad.
I can guarantee this is probably why.
Sure.
Moral of the story, chat. Never redate, that shit sucks. Just go outside.
Well, I don't know if you should date in general, man. Apparently it's real bad out there right now. Not me. Not me. I figured it out. I'm very happy, but you guys can't do it. Sorry. Good luck, everybody. But, you know, don't desperate me. I'm in a loving, fulfilling relationship. I'm very happy. Sorry you didn't get one. You better hope you can find it somewhere. Go kiss your mic, all right? Go eat somewhere. Any top 10 tips? You want 10 tips from me from dating? Put a dog in a photo, bro. Bitches love dogs. What you need? What is it we always say on the Coney stream? Bitches love respect. That's what it is. You got to respect the bitches. Bitches love it when you respect them. They really do. They do. They do. They do. This is so stupid. We usually say AWOL. There hasn't been a lot of AWOLing, right? Man cave, they know you ain't dating. I just want to fulfill my man cave dreams. That's why you guys got the man cave shit and the doggy parent shit, bro. Come on, now. Ain't got no date night dreams. Ooh, everyone in chat wants to buy a jungle skunk. I gotta go get a Flunkelbert. I do. I'll be buying the Flunkelbert. I do. You ever go there and they got like a coaster you've never seen before. You're like, I need that, and then you put it like on a shelf, and that shit's there for 6 years. You find it again when you move out. There's a lot of that shit. I gotta get me an Alex, bro. The Alexes are crazy. Alex is I got 2 of those right here, bro. That's my desk. All right. Next story. Got Michael Jackson stuck in my head. All I want to say is that they don't really care about us.
I was on Christmas break for school, so I was working pretty much every day. I work at a Bolita Bear, so 70% of my interactions...
Bolita Bear.
I work at a Bolita Bear, so 70% of my interactions are with little kids. When they're like 2 to 4, I usually crouch down to look at them in the eyes and be like, hi. What friend are we getting today?
That's cute.
To be more personal with them, cause I don't actively dislike kids.
Okay,
well, with me worker.
Okay, wait a minute. What a weird thing to say. I work at Build-A-Bear. I get down on their level because I don't actively dislike them. What did you mean by that? That's like a Phoenix Wright thing to say that I'm going to remember that for later. Like, you just dropped a big hint. That's big foreshadowing in the future. I'm going to pull that up in court. What do you mean? I don't actively hate kids. I just pick a job where I have to engage with them daily. The press for information button is glowing green. When I scroll by that little piece of dialogue, there's you're the tutorial level. Like, you punched a kid and you said something like that, and I bet if I click on that, let me investigate this sentence. Like, that's very funny. All right. Well, let's keep it going.
Well, with me worker every day and not being used to working that much, I was pretty dead, so I was on autopilot.
Okay.
A lady in a wheelchair came in. Without thinking, I crouched down to look at her eye to eye.
Oh.
She immediately said, don't do that. and I instantly stood up and apologized.
Oh, that's really good. I like that a lot. That's really good. That's good. That's good. Hi, friend. Please don't do that.
I felt terrible cause I knew better to not do that, but autopilot brain.
I mean, that's
she understood
retail.
Thankfully
That's
and wasn't
retail.
too mad, but she was still obviously upset.
That's retail, baby. They're breaking your soul down. You probably were 6 hours in at that point, not sitting once. You had a half-hour lunch at the food court. That's retail, baby. Breaking your spirit and your mind. Holy shit, man. That's a funny story, though. I mean, that's just the same as calling your teacher mom, right? Like, sometimes your brain is whatever. My employee's handbook says I'm not allowed to sit at work. I know. I get it. I used to work at a Brookstone in Annapolis Mall, right? And Brookstone is a place that has, like, a lot of, like, I don't know, they have that, like, future tech shit. It's just, like, gifts for people. You know, it's like Sharper Image if you have one of those, whatever. The kind of stuff that's in, like, the Air Mall catalog if you've ever gone flying. And they have massage chairs at the front of the store. And those bitches would not let me sit in those. And I'm like, why not? That is insane. They're like, well, you got to be ready if somebody comes in. I'm like, nobody's here. I want to get my calves stretched. What is your problem, man? And that's when I became an anarchist. I hate the man. Us lifeguards be sitting down in that chair. Bro, you don't even be doing nothing for real. You just be like blowing that whistle. I look at you. You're not looking at me. What do you do? You're not telling me anything. All you do is whistle and look at someone else. What do I do? Give me a tell me I'm doing a good job. Something. Stupid. You could have said you were showing the product off for the customers. Motherfucker, don't you think I tried that? Do you think you're going to outsmart the retail middle manager? Like, oh, he's using the product. No, they don't want that. First person to think of that in his... Have you ever had a job? I'm mad at you for saying that. I'm building rage stacks. I'm like actually getting mad at you the more I think about that. It was like, oh, okay, I was using the... I gotta skip. Okay, anyway. Walking into a store and seeing Coney moaning on the shiatsu would not entice me. Oh, boy, that's deep. That young man seems to be really enjoying that massager. You wouldn't come in? You wouldn't come in? I might. You ever see
this?
You ever see those stands where people be getting massages in the middle of the mall? Who does that? I've never. I'm glad their face is down, because like I would not. I might try to sneak one in one day if I'm really desperate. I'd put my face in that pillow right away. Like, please don't let anybody see me. That's insane, man. I've considered it. You must have been hurt. I hope you work construction. There's no other excuse, man. Holy shit, man. That and shoe shiners used to be around all the time. The concept of shoe shiners is so fucking funny to me. Here, sit in the big chair. Let me attend to your shoes. I've got a very important meeting. It just looks like a toddler, right? Like you're just sitting in the big chair. I've never seen it. I guess it's a different era, right? It's very Willy Loman, Death of a Salesman. Like look at the big important businessman getting his shoe shine. It's silly. I got my Nike shined in the middle of the mall. My friends left me behind. Going to the shoe shiner with Crocs. Make it sparkle. Okay. You got the sandals on. You're just shining your feet. You got flip-flops. That's silly.
This harrowing story takes place in late 2020.
Many have. But in 2020, it seems like it was a very bad year. This is a lot of bad stuff to happen in 2020.
This harrowing story takes place in late 2020. COVID.
I know this has probably been done on like a prank YouTube channel. Just showing up to the shoe shiner with no shoes or socks. Just feet. Right? Seems like a jackass thing. No, that's too... Maybe Impractical Jokers. Something like that. Get between the toes. You just want a foot rub. Yeah. Ain't Jesus do that? He be washing feet. Something like that. He did.
COVID cut my senior year of high school short, and at this
Damn.
time I haven't seen any of my friends since March.
Bummer.
But then, I get a Facebook message.
Okay.
It's my friend. He wants to have me over and hang out.
Cool.
I'm very excited. I haven't seen him in months, and COVID as a whole made me depressed.
I bet.
For a while, it's fine. We play some Smash,
Hell
Halo,
yeah.
Tetris, and have some pizza.
Sounds like an awesome time.
Typical high school gamer hangout shit.
Perfect.
But
Sleepovers?
then, we
Love
begin to talk about the content we've been watching.
that. Oh, this is going to be awesome. Your friend got brainwashed, didn't he? He was vulnerable.
We're both pretty into YouTube, but while we started with the same classic Let's Play kind of stuff, our tastes have changed
hold
a ton
on.
even
Maybe
just
it's
over the
wholesome.
pandemic.
Maybe it's just embarrassing.
I've gone down the Scott the WOZ and dude
Sure.
Nintendo rabbit hole, while he has
Is he
since
going to
pivoted
Fulcrum? Fulcrum, come in. Yodi gang. Feel me?
I've gone Beast, Mark Rober.
Okay.
Pat, you get it.
All right.
The point is, our tastes are very different now.
Okay, but hear me out. That's fine, bro. If he's consuming like the normie shit and you're doing the Scott the Woz Nintendo Dumbo, that's fine, bro. That could have been way worse. That's fine. Bro, people have lost their minds in 2020, dude. I know many people who went crazy, man. Those content rabbit holes were scary, and now they're getting hit by the AI 1-2 combo. That AI be validating behavior, man. My dad did. Genuinely, I'm sorry to hear that, man. I knew a lot of people that went crazy in 2020. It was a fucked up time. I've heard so many stories, dude. Like sad stories, like fucked up, actually sad stories. A bummer.
I then make the worst social mistake I have ever made.
What'd you do?
I show him my content guilty pleasure.
Uh-oh.
A YouTube genre I should have never touched, but was just too bored during
okay.
lockdown to keep myself from it.
Yeah.
Nerdcore rap.
Oh. All right.
I play this.
Oh. What is it? MC Frontalot? I'm super like Nintendo. Hold on. I got a link. Oh my God. Hit it.
How's it going, everyone? Cam here, just reminding you to check out my Instagram and Twitter, CamVGRB.
Good Lord.
Tweeted me legends. Is it this game voice acted story every single time, and they just keeps the channel going.
A 2-minute ad in a 4-minute video. This fucking guy.
Actions, all that you built up, you know that I break that. Cut just like diamonds, this isn't just safe chat. Why don't you face that? You ain't no game, you're a hub full of stolen ones for kids to play. That's right, you a criminal, now time to pay up. My bar's a jail that you cannot break from. TNT, I'll light you up.
Okay, let's hear the Roblox part. All right, so let us ground ourselves and remember these are both adults. 18 years old, 19 years old, presumably. Old enough to die in war, right? This is like a All Quiet on the Western Front story. Like and we're watching Minecraft, Roblox rap battles. You cosplayed a sub-vampire earlier, Unks hit this one out, and made hella money. Give it up. Come on. Come on. Dab me up, big dog. Come on. Drop a prime. Come on. Hand it over. Come on, bro. I wouldn't even be doing that shit if you didn't pay me. Everybody act like they too good for Subula, and then the clouds part and the full moon shines on a dark night. Come on now. Thank you, revamped roses. That's what I'm saying. Everybody think they're too good for Subula until you feel that chill on the back of your neck, and then you be dropping gifties. I'm saying. Hit it. Did you at least use the new fangs? Got a fresh stock, bro. Brand new. Brand new. I'm a grown man. I'm an adult. I got subula for days. All right, so that's what we were listening to. We show this to our friend who enjoys Mr. Beast and the big YouTube stuff. These guys make more money than I ever will in my life. You know what the problem is, though? You're absolutely right that, like, those people hit it big and they got very famous and like millions of views, and now that's their life and they can do that. But you got to think about they are the 0.01% of people that made it. Imagine doing that to like 100 views. You know what I'm saying? Like, it is the risk of being embarrassing that stops people from doing it. Because that shit stays on the internet forever. Right? Like, you know, everybody is like, it's so easy to do YouTube. Look at all this brain dead cringy content. But, like, you know, it's like, there are so many people that don't make it. Right? Those guys found their calling. Everybody started somewhere, I guess. Just become lost media.
I don't know why this was the one I picked, but I did. May God have mercy on my soul. He politely says that's just not really my thing and tries to turn it off.
Oh, that's really nice. That's a really nice way to do it. You've got a good friend.
I grab the phone and insist he waits till the best part.
Oh, no.
It gets to the part where the Roblox rapper screams his head off.
I heard that
and
part.
He gives me the most horrified,
Yeah.
unsettled, disappointed look.
Yeah, you know what's crazy? The image of you that was in his head has been shattered forever. Like, the person that you had built up over years of companionship and friendship shattered in an instant when that young man yelled about his Roblox toaster bath. Right? Like, I feel like you really did just completely tear down the theater of who you are.
I'll never ever forget it. I pause it, utterly embarrassed, and ask if we could play another game.
Oh, that's the end of the story. What did we learn from this? Never show anybody anything. You never show. They're not going to think it's funny. They're not going to think it's cool. It's just not going to happen. They don't like it. Don't show people things. Right? Hide your power level. I'm saying yes. You do that slowly and with great caution. Yes, man. Thank you, This is why I don't share Coney's content with anyone. I know you're making a joke, but literally true. You should not do that. I am not a level 1 thing, man. I'm not making Mr. Beast shit. You got to make sure you share me with your closest confidant. I am the secret that binds you. I am the blackmail that keeps you guys friends. If one of you decides to make another friend, you're going to be like, yeah, well, that guy watches Coney, and now you're both embarrassed. You go down together. Only the besties get it. All right, I'm going to change it up. Let's go, Charles. In February? Not this. Wait. Oh, I see. I said blackmail. That's funny. That's a good one. That's actually a good one. That's a good one, chat. Oh, I think I already did Charles, right? Let's do Peter. Hit it.
Pop is Louisiana.
No, I already did Peter. All right, let's go, Charles. Charles?
Popeye's Louisiana chicken does horrible things to my body.
Oh, I don't like that voice. Never mind. We're going back. We're going back. We're going to go. Let's go to Will. I don't like that. He's too shaky for that.
Popeye's Louisiana chicken does horrible things to my body, yet despite all of this I still get very intense cravings for it sometimes. The most egregious example of this was when I was in high school.
Okay.
I loved driving, and since I lived in Alabama at the time, driving was easy with how huge the highways are.
Okay.
Because of my love of driving, though, I didn't mind how long it took me to get places. This is important because the closest Popeyes to my house at the time was a good 30-minute drive away.
All right.
I really wanted Popeyes, so I made the trek to this location.
I've literally done that for Canes. Caught. Closest Canes to me right now is 30 minutes away. I be doing it.
I get to the establishment and realize that the drive-thru is shut down for whatever reason. Normally this would be fine, but for whatever reason I decided I wanted to be lazy and not bring shoes or even sandals for this ride.
Okay.
I do not condone the actions of my teenage self.
No shoes or sandals?
After realizing this, I think for a little while and then come to the conclusion that surely the next closest Popeyes has a drive-thru. I drive another 10 to 15 minutes to this other Popeyes, and yet again they are without a drive-thru.
They don't want no money. They ain't got no chicken left. They ain't got no drive-thrus, no meals, nothing to give you, man. They are shut down.
By the time I got to the third Popeyes with a lack of drive-thru, I was at a crossroads.
That's crazy. Okay. I think they were hiding for you. This motherfucker loves Popeyes. Don't serve this guy.
It has been well over an hour since I left.
Everybody pretending to be the store is closed. All the lights are off. Employees hiding behind the desks. Like,
it has been well over an hour since I left, and I would have been back home by now if I had just been smart enough to bring shoes. But then a small glimmer of hope emerged.
Yeah.
It was football season, so there was a chance I left my marching shoes in the car since our last performance.
Okay.
I searched around, but unfortunately the marching shoes could not be found.
Oh, man.
The only thing that I found were my marching gauntlets, cap, and gloves. I had to have a talk with myself.
No way. No way are we putting the gloves on our feet like the cat in the hat. No way you're walking in with the gloves on. What no Popeyes does to a MF. I need that chicken from Popeyes. Oh my God, bro. Are you going to wear you got to wear, dude, I would actually wear everything. I wear the gloves. I wear the hat. I would come in like a new Dr. Seuss creature. I would look silly all over in the hopes that they wouldn't think I was real. Maybe they think Popeye's ad? I'm saying this seems like a Super Bowl ad, maybe.
Is Popeye's really this worth it?
I guess so.
Maybe not. But at the same time, is the sunk cost fallacy not the noblest fallacy of them all?
Okay,
I put the gloves on my feet, which didn't even reach halfway up my foot, and tipped.
You got big-ass feet. You gotta tiptoe around the Popeyes. I really think you go in barefoot. You're in Alabama, man. I gotta be on. I'm not trying to be mean, but like they've seen worse stuff, right? Like I would go in barefoot. I would actually just go in. I would think he was a cryptid. I wouldn't know if he was real. You know that Louisiana Popeyes employee might not be. They're just walking and walking. Am I seeing this? Does Daryl, come here. It must have been all those oil fumes. Just too many herbs and spices. My brain has been overtaken. I would think I was seeing a Alabama swamp monster. Holy shit, man. I absolutely walk in barefoot.
I put the gloves on my
Server
feet,
workers
which
would not
didn't even
care,
reach
bro.
halfway
Straight up.
my foot, and tiptoed across the strip mall parking lot to get inside of the parking lot. As soon as I got inside, which was thankfully devoid of customers at the
ain't
time,
nobody inside
I got as close to the counter as possible to make sure the cashier didn't see my unfortunate situation.
Run up to the counter.
After I ordered, someone else walked in, and I had to pray they didn't look at me while I waited for my food. If they did, I didn't find out. I got my food and ran as fast as I was able with the gloves still on back to my car. The food was lukewarm by the time I got home.
I'll be eating that shit in the car. I'll be eating that shit hot and fresh in the car, just enjoying. You worked real hard for that, man. I wouldn't even start the car up. That sounds nice. Just let this be a lesson, and I mean this sincerely. Just go barefoot, bro. Straight up. I'd be doing it. I'd be going barefoot. If I was there, I'd be doing that. I think I used a gas station bathroom barefoot once. I don't remember why I did it or how. Maybe I was getting home from the beach. I did have a planter's wart for a few years. It's not a joke, by the way. That is real. It's gone now, but I did have one for a little bit. To the point where I kept looking it up on the internet, and I'm like, what the fuck is this? And they were like, oh, they usually go away. And I'm like, well, it's been like 4 years. They did go away, but it's clear now. I'll show you my foot if you want. Maybe if we hit 2,600 subs. But that did happen. So my streamer is gross. Only when I'm forced to be. When I'm at a hotel, if I need to get shit from the lobby, I am not putting on shoes. If you see me at a Smash tournament and we're up at 1 a.m. and I'm getting DoorDash, look down at my tootsies, bro. I bet they're bare. I'm not joking. I will be in that hotel lobby with my feet all out. Put some sandals on. Oh, look at this dude bringing shoes and sandals and boots to every fucking event that they go to. I know you pack heavy as shit. You got 3 bags for a weekend trip. Absolutely not. I fill up a book bag. That's it. I'm not fancy. I'm roughing it. I'll get another planner's work. I'll bite that shit off. That one was kind of gross. That was too far.
When I was in 2nd grade, I had a crush on...
Damn, you did not hit that shit.
When I was in 2nd grade, I had a crush on a girl and wanted to get her something nice for...
I'm eating. I don't care, man. It's 10:30 where I am, and it's 7:30 where you are. Like, that's... I've told you not to do that.
When I was in 2nd grade, I had a crush on a girl and wanted to get her something nice for Christmas.
Okay.
I knew from movies and stuff that rings were a pretty good gift, so I got her a plastic ring.
That's sweet.
I left it on her desk and went to get breakfast, and on the way I saw her and told her I got her a ring, but neglected to mention that it wasn't real.
Okay.
She got excited and kissed me on the cheek.
Oh.
When I returned, I saw her staring at the ring with a blank expression, and I took it as her being left speechless over how good the gift was. Hurts to think about to this day.
Okay. Wait. Hurts to think about to this day. In 2nd grade, you gave a girl a ring, and she was upset that it wasn't a real ring and it was a plastic ring. That's the end of the story, by the way. And that hurts you to... This chatter is 15, man. What the fuck? It says 2nd grade. What? It hurts to think about this?
When I was in 2nd grade...
It hurts to think about you getting a girl a plastic ring in 2nd... Dude, come on. You guys need hardship. Join the army. You guys need to join the army, I think. Some of y'all need to go to boarding school. Straight up. Some of y'all need adversity. Like, go volunteer. #ad. Guys, be all you can be today, please. Or maybe get a job at IKEA, actually. That might go a little crazy. Let's work some retail. It's the same. When's the army sponsorship? Shit. Wait till that war comes up. They're going to be beating down my door with money bags. World War III pops up? Maybe. I don't know. How bad you want it? Shit, bro. How bad you need those young, vulnerable draftees, huh? I might run a tournament. Thanks, Arby. Civil War stream. Uh-oh. I'm from Maryland. I don't know which side which side of the... We're either south or...
I was sleeping on my side. I felt my cat come up to cuddle next to me.
Aw, meow.
I opened my eyes to say hello to my beautiful baby boy. But his butt is in my face as he starts pissing in my mouth.
Oh, your cat was fucked up. What the fuck? Oh my God. What? Why did he do that? This is so fucking fake. I don't think cats do that. Why would a cat ever do that unless he hates you? That cat fucking hates you, bro. What the fuck is that? Thank you, Aeroparo. This has happened to me. What? If a cat has ever peed in your mouth, raise your hand. My hand is staying down. That's insane, dude. Cats spray on everything. I don't think they do. I don't think that's true. He either hates you or he loves you very much. He is claiming that area.
Not a drop got anywhere else. This motherfucker aimed perfectly.
Okay.
At least I know he's not diabetic.
Oh, okay. And then it ends with, yes, I scrubbed my mouth out and no trip to the vet showed nothing wrong. I was going to ask that, bro. I thought you would kill him. I don't care if you went to the vet. Thought that cat peed in your mouth and you were like, that's it. Josh showed dominance there. I hope you don't have other pets. If I was your other cat or your dog, I'd start peeing in your mouth too. I guess this is what we do. I'm getting my territory back. You know what I'm saying? Ugh, man. Good God. That why would it? Okay. I feel like cats don't be doing that. That's either a fake story or a very unlucky chatter. Is this the first animal pee story? Birds have pooped. I don't know if there's like animal pee. Probably dog pee somewhere. Why would you leave your mouth open? Wait a minute, fake story. Yeah, because he peed and they said not a drop got anywhere else. And you said, hello, baby boy. And then he got it in the middle and you just like, you must love your cat. Oh, wait a minute. Fake story detected. I had to go through it. There you go. You guys are right. Fake ass story. Come on now. What? Something went wrong. Ryan, help. Refresh and try again. Oh, hell no. If I refresh, that shit, get rid of my settings. Wait. Enjoy this IKEA ad while this is happening. Hold on.
When I was in 5th grade.
All right, yeah, the reader fixed, but now I got to redo the inspect element. Hold on. Got to make some sausage real quick. Hold up. I don't know why I like saying that so much. I love making some sausage, bro. You know, I'm not a brony. However, there's an old Max G animation where a character does that, and that's been stuck in my fucking brain ever since. I just do ba 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 ba. Good start to that sentence. Thanks, man. Listen, it was old YouTube. What would your cutie mark be? I don't know. Money. A Twitch Prime? A Twitch Prime icon. Oh, maybe. I don't know. It would be the next chatter's name. A wallet? With a $1 bill coming out. The next chatter's name is my cutie mark. Or whoever the gift sub is to. Go on, chatter. I gave you a chance to be funny. $6 joke. Hand it over. I learned where mogged came from, and I haven't been the same since. Wait, what? Hold on. I'm looking up mogged etymology. I knew it was from fit. Oh, it's from AMOG, alpha male of the group. I did not know that. I knew it was from 4chan. I knew it was fit. Fit used to have a very funny copy pasta, which is like, you guys probably see the Tyrone video. If you are a girl, please be in London. You know, glutes for the sloots, that kind of shit. Old ass video. MOG is an acronym. Apparently, it's AMOG. I didn't know that. I didn't know MOG was that. So interesting. I had no idea. Cartman Lol guy is the AMOG of the Coney stream. Not anymore, man. I'm reclaiming my territory. He hasn't been around in a long time. This is my spot now. All right. Hold on. This one got some let me see if I fixed it.
This one's got a lot of build up.
Okay.
I think it's worth it. but I can't be sure.
We'll
when
see.
I was in 5th
Sometimes
grade,
y'all be
I was
chatting.
entered into my school's Gifted and Talented program. This program, rather than being localized to my school, had me and a variety of other gifted kids from nearby elementary schools shuttled off to a completely different elementary school 20 minutes away once per week.
Okay.
Now, I was
You
in
went to
no
the
way an
dumbass
extroverted
school.
child. More appropriate adjectives may include nerdy, timid, and weird as shit.
Okay.
Luckily for me, literally every other person there was just as much, if not more, of all of those things.
All right.
Think The Breakfast Club.
All right.
Where everyone is some combination of Brian and Allison.
This is a lot of build
The
up. Let's
event in
speed this
question
along a
happened on
little
a
bit.
warm spring afternoon, when the sun was beaming down on the clear dew of the remnants of morning moisture.
Bro, think
We
he
were allowed
thorough.
to have recess on these days, and we found ourselves playing on the playground equipment like your typical snot goblins. Then, suddenly, a shout rang out from the right side.
I'm using time wizard powers.
Then, suddenly, a shout rang out from the right side of the playground. But this wasn't any shout of distress.
What was it?
Instead, some of the other guys had found a football that the other kids had left there.
Okay.
So, what do you think that we, the cream of the elementary school crop, decided to do with a dirty, muddy, worn out, borderline mangled pigskin that was probably more bacteria than ball?
What?
Play a game of catch, of course.
Okay.
For once, I convinced myself to join in on the festivities.
I mean, that makes
even though
sense,
I failed to
right?
catch
You're
any of the
just
first
playing
few
catch with
throws.
a ball. That's
we
not
were all
crazy.
laughing and having fun until one kid in particular caught the ball. I do not remember his name nor his face, but the fact that he had visible, pronounced biceps in 5th grade will forever sear his existence into my memory.
Some kids just got that. You ever see a fucking jacked kid in 5th grade, like a 10-year-old with muscles? It's weird. It's not common. There's like one per class. You don't fuck with that kid, right? All right, sure. Then what?
He raised his arm, carefully angling the throw to gain as much airtime as possible, and then he launched the football as if Zeus himself had thrown a bolt of lightning towards the heavens.
All right.
I had never run so hard in my life. Faster, faster, faster still. My pudgy, sausage-adjacent legs pumped like the pistons of an F1 race car, pushing my pathetically unathletic body
Very
across the
evocative,
grass.
Chatter.
I watched in awe as the ball reached the crest of its perfect journey. Had a seraph been present to witness this throw, they would have wept, for they could never dream of paralleling its unfathomable beauty. The others behind me slowed to a stop, clearly shocked by my dedication and prowess. A grin of superiority stretched across my arrogant face. This would be it. No longer would I have to shelter myself in timidity. No longer would I wait passively in the background for something to happen. I would make something happen. With this catch, I would cement my title as the king of the nerds. Again, I was a weird kid. I could hear them calling my name, cheering as I bolted blindly towards my destiny. Nothing could stop me, except for the 8-foot-tall parking sign at the edge of the playground where it merged with the parking lot. So I, this fat yet unreasonably energetic 5th grader, slammed face first into said sign,
ran into a
twirling to
sign.
the floor with all of the grace and dexterity of a sack of fucking dirt.
You ran
this all
into a
happened over the
sign.
course of about 5 seconds. Needless to say, not a big fan of football.
That's the end of the story. We need to have a conversation, I think. Early on in Cringe Confessional, like in some, like, you know, earlier episodes or past years or whatever, we've been pretty, like, we've had some good writers and we've had some evocative, right? And, like, it's always fun. It's like, this is funny. These people are really, really good storytellers, playing the story well and doing it in a way that is interesting or funny or different, unexpected. I think, unfortunately, the side effect is now we sometimes have people that are going for that can't pull it off. Let's keep it brief. Let's just dial it back. If you're submitting to Cringe Confessional today, just give me the facts. Like, we don't have to do, like, a whole, you know, long, detailed... Like, it's not Tumblr, right? Like, we don't need to Tumblr this up. I don't approve these long-ass stories. I mean, I get what we're trying to do. I get what, you know, but... We could dial it back a little, you know. Some of them, now to be fair, some of them are very long and they are funny in a different way, like the Midnight Pizza guy. That was great. That was a tremendous story of a guy who told a different story than the one he thought he was telling. But this just was a guy that ran into a sign. I don't think we needed all that buildup. We were just a fat, smart kid that bonked his head. Man. Midnight Pizzas, this is the Song of Myself of Cringe Confessional. I think that was the pee super soaker. I think that's the one that most people think of. The piss drawer, the kid that just peed in his drawer until it's like a sloshing ocean in there. Leaves of grass chatter for sure, yeah. Bro, thinking Robert Frost. I already did the Thoreau joke.
When I was in early...
Knife Rapper is number 1. Knife Rapper. Ain't that shit got a boat? That was like a boat party, right? I think the Tyler, the Creator one is pretty nice. Whitman, Walt Whitman. That's the one. I haven't taken a poetry class since community college, bro. I was taking a nap in that class. I was sleepy.
When I was in early elementary school, 1st or 2nd grade, my sister and I would occasionally get babysat by these older folks. They weren't my grandparents, but of that age.
Okay.
If we behaved, they would give us $1 coin.
Oh boy, $1!
I was also really into geography, so I...
Isn't Robert Frost the doll man? He's the poet, but who's the doll man? R.L. Stein? That's Goosebumps. I looked up Doll Man. That's a superhero. What the fuck was that chatter talking about? Robert the Doll Man. What the fuck is Robert the Doll? Robert the Doll? Ain't Robert the Doll Abigail? Is Abigail the doll? Now I'm confused. What's the name of that doll that be killing? Annabelle. Annabelle be killing people. Annabelle is based on Robert the Doll. He meant Robert Duvall. He just died. Roald Dahl. He's dead too, I think. Robert the Doll, author of Matilda and BFG. The Big Fucking Giant. RuPaul. You know, we're getting... This is so stupid. This is so dumb. One of my favorite theater experiences ever is to see the trailer of the BFG of this big, friendly, very nice giant that's like being so nice to a girl and like, wow, what a meaningful connection, whatever. But you don't know the movie name. And then it's like this beautiful, like, you know, a kid, a story that will last your lifetime, right? And then on the screen, BFG. And I'm like, I don't know what that F is supposed to be. Like, as a kid, what the fuck am I supposed... I can... Context clues give me the B and the G, right? What am I supposed to think that F is? As a teenager, right? Like, ain't no way I think that's friendly. I can't believe they went with that in the trailer. French? I don't think so. They were definitely British. Guy who sees that is like, oh, those are French people. When they talk like this. This is so stupid. I thought it was Best Friend Giant because it was a play on BFF. Best Friend Giant is so cute. My best friend Giant. The British people, I love the Europeans.
When I was in early elementary school, 1st or 2nd grade, my sister and I would occasionally get babysat by these older folks. They weren't my grandparents, but of that age. If we behaved, they would give us $1 coin.
Okay.
I was also really into geography, so I started collecting the different kinds of dollar coins and quarters. Later in the year, my school decided to start a program where we could open an account with the local bank to practice saving money.
Those are very nice.
I was
love
so
those.
excited. I shared a room with my younger sister who messed with my things. So I lovingly sorted my collection and took them, and so the bank would keep them safe.
Did you guys are way too young for this. I remember they had quarters for every state of the U.S., and I was like, they're never going to get through that. And that was like 20 years ago. They had like a quarter on every state, and I was like, there's no way.
When I came home and talked to my mom about my day, I proudly explained what I had done. That was when I learned that the bank doesn't give you your specific money back. And I can only imagine how stupid my mom must have thought I was while I sobbed and she comforted me. At least I stopped collecting coins and got into normal kid activities after this.
Okay, I actually didn't make the connection where we were going with that. That is very funny. You gave them your coins. You're like, hey, hold on to these coins specifically. Very safekeeping. And then they give you back, these aren't my coins! Where's my quarters? Oh, man. That's so sad for a kid to go through. Oh, my favorite coins. Imagine being the teller. I think they are your coins, little buddy. Those are yours. No, it is the same ones you gave me, I think. I would just assume the kid was dumb and would forget. Oh, man, that poor kid.
This story starts when I was in high school, sophomore year, around 15-16 years old.
Okay.
To preface, my girlfriend had just broken up with me a couple of months ago, so I was pretty down in the dumps.
Yeah.
But by the grace of God himself, these two goth twins transferred to my school from California.
Oh, God,
and as a
sent
former
you
scene
something.
kid, I thought to myself this was
when a door closes, a window opens.
But by the grace of
All
God
right.
himself, these two goth twins
God sent you
transferred to
two
my
goth
school from
twins
California.
to make up
and as
for
a
this
former
hole in your
scene
life,
kid,
I guess.
I thought to myself this was the best thing to happen to me in my life.
Okay.
Fast forward a couple of weeks. I had been talking to them a bit and getting to know them.
Okay.
Rising them up, as the kids say. One day we were outside in the back of the school where everyone would wait for their buses to go home at the end of this day.
Sure.
I see the twins talking to this guy who was from Canada, who had also just transferred to our school.
Yeah.
I walk up to them injecting myself in the conversation, and I had the bright idea to completely just lie to the guy they were talking to and say I was also from Canada, thinking it would be funny.
Oh.
I said
What
something
part?
along the lines of, "Oh, I didn't know you were from Canada too."
Oh,
I'm
no.
from Alberta.
Oh,
He then
Alberta,
proceeds
Toronto,
to ask which part of
Toronto,
Alberta,
Toronto.
and obviously I hadn't
Quebec.
thought it out as far as that, so I just kinda stood there and was like, oh. I don't really remember. I was just born there and lived there for a couple of years. This nice Canadian kid then
That's
began
really
to talk to
bad.
me about Canada and seemed super
Oh,
stoked that he met someone
no.
else from Canada. I really started to feel bad, but obviously I couldn't back out of the line now, so I chatted with him for a minute longer before his bus came, and he smiled at me and said, "All right, well, I'll see you guys around."
Honestly,
It's so nice to have someone here from Canada too. And left.
honestly, I feel like I could tell somebody I was from Canada for like a while. I feel like I could get away with that for quite a while, right? Like I could trick somebody for a couple hours just making shit up. I don't think it's that bad. I am not from Regina. Stop saying that. New bit at the bar. See how long I could convince somebody that I'm Canadian? I mean, that'd be very easy to do if they are not Canadian, I think. If they're not Canadian, I could just make up whatever I want, right?
Obviously I was feeling pretty shitty at this point, but I said to myself I can salvage this. I then proceeded to look at the twins, and one of them said, "I didn't know you from Canada?" I felt like this was my golden opportunity to look cool
no,
and
now
funny
you're
in
gonna look
front
like
of
an
these goth
asshole.
twins, and I then said, "I'm not. I completely just lied to that guy," with a straight
Dude.
face, and I let out an awkward laugh.
Oh, they're not gonna think that's
One
cool.
of them then said, "Why did you just
They
lie
don't
to
like
him?"
that,
As they both
bro.
shot me a
They-
look of disappointment.
Oh,
As in the few
no.
weeks I was getting to know them, everything was going well.
Dude.
I then, out of embarrassment, looked away and shrugged as I said, "I don't know." Like I was some cool mysterious anime character.
Yeah, like
Needless
Cloud.
to say,
Bro,
they
think he
stopped
Cloud,
talking to me as
right?
much after that.
Very cool.
And I've been single to this day.
Well, maybe next time you'll get triplets. You'll get 3 chances with a different group. I don't know what to say, man. Like, God gave you the 2. He gave you a layup, and you were an asshole. Like, you got dumped by one. He sends you the goth twins from Canada, or that's heard you talking, and he's like, I got nothing else. That's it. This is my one blessing in your lifetime. Sorry, man. Bro got hexed. I don't know. You didn't have to do any of those things, man. All right.
When I was around 4 to 6 years old, I was in the middle school pool locker room after a swim class.
Cool.
As I was about to leave, I found a ring of keys left on a bench, and being curious picked them up. As I played with them, I got cut by one of the sharp, jagged edges, which made me angry at the key.
I hate keys.
I decided to teach the key a lesson and threw the keys into one of those giant cafeteria garbage bins.
Sure, yeah.
The next night, as I was being tucked into bed by my mom, she told me that something horrible happened to my swim teacher and that she spent all night trapped in the school because her keys went missing. I guess one of the keys was her car key and had no access to her car. I was obviously terrified of the trouble I'd get in if I told the truth, but I knew it was the right thing to do.
No, you didn't do it.
I told my mom everything, to which she wasn't happy.
I would not have said that, bro.
I felt terrible about the circumstance and didn't plan for any of it to happen.
That is very nice of you to do.
She then bought flowers and a gift card to an ice cream shop and made me deliver them to my swim teacher in my next swim class. As I walked to swim class, I was filled with shame and was afraid my teacher would hate me. When I reached her, I gave her the gifts and apologized for making her spend the night in a deserted school.
Poor kid.
She was incredibly nice and accepted my apology. I definitely learned a lesson not to mess with things that aren't yours.
Okay, listen. I don't need the stories to be a Darman video. I don't need you to, like, tell me the lesson, to explain it at the end of the day. Like, I get it, man. It's nice to be nice. I don't know why you had to... you didn't have to guide me all the way to the end. Thank you, right? I don't need a lesson. Just tell me that you trapped the lady in the pool, right? It's because it's AI, Coney. Oh, wait. You know, AI is really going to fuck up Cringe Confessional. You know that? Or give us lots more stories.
I was a 14-year-old boy. My family lived 2 hours from Dubai in modern slavery.
Oh my God.
My family went to the Dubai Mall for the first time, and it was awe-inspiring. But the first thing I noticed was how high it is.
Yeah.
The mall is something like 100 meters each way and 4 stories tall.
Man.
But
yeah,
these aren't regular levels. Each story is the equivalent of 1.5 regular floors, so it's basically a 6-story building. I am terrible with heights. Like a balcony on the 2nd floor is kind of too much for me. Anyways, we were walking for a few hours when we got hungry, and the only food court was on the top floor. It was fairly enclosed, so the only fear I had was going up the balcony escalators, and we had Wendy's. Upon leaving the food court, we saw a Lego shop that we wanted to visit, but the only problem was that it was on the opposite side of a large crevice that went all the way down to the ground floor. So we started walking around, and I was walking basically against the storefronts to be as far as possible from the edge, but then we saw a bridge. The bridge was probably 10 meters across, but there was one of those kiddie mall train rides parked in the center, and due to the glow of people, we had to walk along the railings. I literally started crying.
Oh my God,
not loudly,
dude,
but still tearing
you're
up,
at
but
the
then
mall,
because
you're
I was
supposed to
furious,
relax,
I looked
dude.
down. In that moment
supposed to
of
enjoy
terror,
my
I
shopping
felt something in my stomach
man.
and immediately threw up over the railing. And the mall was packed. I still remember that moment in bed when I can't sleep.
That shit's going
Maybe
all the way
one day
down.
I can apologize to the women whose hat and dress were ruined.
Oh. Puke story. Haven't had any of those in a while. No vomit stories. That's kind of nice, I guess. Oh. My hat and dress. No. My lovely evening attire. Oh. Good heavens. Okay. News story unlocked. No, we've had throw up stories. Not like that, but yeah. Haven't had a lot of spitting
My
stories.
GF's dad likes
not.
to tell a story from when he was a little younger, around 24 years ago. He had 2 young Mormons come up to his door in the middle of the day to try to teach him the good word.
That's nice.
Before they could finish, he cut them off to say, "Sorry, boys, but I think there's something you gotta see." He left them inside, and then all of them watched the second plane hit the tower.
Oh. I mean, you gotta... That's a sign, right? Like, would God allow that? You got the Mormons in on the couch? Dude, look! Huh? That was not midday. That was at like 9 a.m. You had the Mormon... Well, hold on. That's on the East Coast. That was fucking like 6 a.m. on the West. If we're in Utah, that's probably a fake story, but that is good. You think one of the Mormons is like, fuck this sucks. Yeah, 2 9/11 stories and 1 cringe confessional. I think 3, actually, right? Somebody made a 9/11 joke at some point. I think that was like 2 stories and 1 joke. Or maybe I did. I don't know what I said. It was something like that. More than there usually is. This show is a creative writing class, but it's okay sometimes. You know what? It's a good time, and unfortunately, it's over, chat. That's all 30 stories for tonight. Wow, that's a whole lot of cringing. What was your favorite story, YouTube? Tell me below. Comment, please. Let me know what's up. I just got here. Well, you're too late. You're in trouble, and I took attendance, and now you're in a lot of trouble because you didn't do the right thing. I take attendance at the beginning of every stream, and you're truant. Let's say goodbye to chat. Bye, everybody. Say goodbye, everybody. Goodbye, YouTube. The cringe tonight sucked. Well, some of it was good stories for the most part, but some of y'all need to have more bad experiences, I think. Some of y'all need hardship. If you see this message, we're going to find you. I know that chatter's right. Yup, if you submitted a cringe confessional, I have your biometric data. I'll be seeing you soon, YouTube. Like and subscribe before I show up, or else. Gonna get the bad thing. It could be a good thing or a bad thing. This is stupid. That's the end of that shit bit. That's done. All right, let me zoom back. Pretty good night. It started, I think. Why am I so low? Very good stories to start. Maybe a little, maybe kind of missed and whiffed on the later stuff, but hold on. 9/11 story is pretty good. It was a good ending, I like. I stayed for the whole thing, start to finish. Oh, thank you. It was pretty good stories. I liked it. Should we do a tier list of the best cringe confessional stories? Brother, we've been doing this for like 4 years. I don't remember what was said 2 months ago. I genuinely can't. I can remember like 3 stories. I feel like that's not common, bro. I just like the pee gun. Yeah. It was good. One of these was mine. Uh-oh. And I know which one, too. I know which one. Tell the IKEA story. Do I have an IKEA story? The server reset again. You have to set it to reload from the most recent quick save. I sent a scenario file. Oh, shit. All right, let me look up that after the thing. That's weird. All right. Yeah, the one with the kid that kept picking up the hot item was very good. That was great. It's the Vor guy. Vor guy. Vor guy. All right. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Good cringe confessional. Good stories. I like that. Big shout-outs to, I don't know if it was Keen or Recompted that put tonight together. I forgot to thank them. Whoops. Tomorrow is Gameplay Thursday. Happy Gameplay Thursday. Tonight was both. Big ups. Tomorrow's Gameplay Thursday. I think like Reanimal and some other stuff. I don't know. We'll see. Probably RCT2 if it's working. Go into the Roller Coaster Tycoon 2 server. Build some shit. Make me some toys, please. Go ahead. Truck Sim? Maybe. No Virtual Boy? No. You guys can't watch it anyway. It's just for me. We're going to do that tomorrow. RCT server reset. Yeah, I'll have to fix that. I'll look at it right now, okay? I'm going to fix it right now. When is Wednesday? Next Wednesday. I think Tuesday is probably Stupid Foods. Wednesday is Wednesday. And Thursday is Gameplay Thursday, as per usual. Bless up, everybody. I'll see you tomorrow. Goodbye, everybody. So long. Goodbye. Goodbye, everybody. So long.